Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
And then they said Mikey went live yesterday. What happened with that? Good morning, Uncle Bernie. Brianna, hey, Lisa Boo. The Takeover Crew on Greatness Live. What happened at Greatness? What happened on Greatness Live? Good morning, Sean. Good morning, good morning. He was apologizing. He was apologizing for being a hoe. Scooter sent her money, but it was really for the baby, but for baby sis. Diamond Scooter mouth get her. He had the comments going fast. I can't catch it, but that's one of them. Trying to win with more women. He's gonna win with more women. Yeah. More and more and more and more and more. Women are proving to some of the men how easy it is to fall for the bullshit. And that's why some of these men feel like women are weak and slow. And where's the lie? Where's the lie? I mean, they got standards. Y'all need to get y'all some. So it's like, I don't understand what the problem is. And no matter how much you try to keep things on the low, it's gonna always come out. That's why I'm like, I'm trying to take my DM serious because I feel like, nigga, you out to get me. Fuck that. Like, and I'm not, you finna be on here with a story. Right? So nah, fuck that. And that's what saves me. That's what spares me. Because, yeah. And then, like I said, you gotta put in, you gotta make these men put in the work. When they put in the work, they don't run their mouth. They don't run their mouth. Because then they don't want you to tell their part. So y'all gotta have some standards, like. Dropping deposit programs would have prevented this. Uncle Bertie said if he would have paid for it, then none of this would have been, yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all tap the screen. Hashtag FYP in the comments. Hashtag FYP in the comments. How's work going? Work is going great. Fabulous. I get off here at 10 o'clock. I can't wait to go to work. I be dancing all the way. Listen, I be dancing all the way to the car. Ooh, what type of work you do now? For you to call the job? For you to try to look the shit up? For you to call the people and tell the people that I be on social media saying this and saying that and this and that and the third, and you know what I mean? Like, for you to know.
So before we introduce your new single, is there anything you would like to
Hell no. Just know I work for your daddy. Okay? Y'all tap the screen, y'all tap the screen. Yeah. I took my drugs and took my loving when I left the spot. I left the party with it says you work for Walmart. I do work for Walmart. I do work for Walmart, right? But if I tell y'all I work for Walmart, y'all gonna tell me I'm lying. So it don't matter. I work at Starbucks. If I tell you I work at Starbucks, y'all will tell me I'm lying. Damn, y'all. So, if I tell y'all I work in the corporate office, y'all gonna tell me I'm lying. If I tell y'all I'm selling my coochie, y'all will probably believe that. If I say I work in Magic City, some of y'all will probably believe that. Y'all tap the screen, man. So, if I tell y'all I do Uber, y'all will be like, download an Uber. So, yeah. But it seems like me getting a job, like a lot of people are mad. They feel some type of way. If I'm working on here, they feel some type of way. I done went and got a job, they feel some type of way. What the fuck? I don't understand. Maybe I don't understand because I ain't trying to understand. Corporate office. I don't like how I get treated in the corporate office. I got a big old butt, so you do the math. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. I think women with bodies should be entrepreneurs. I think they should be entrepreneurs. That way they can control, majority of the environments they're in. And they don't be used as they don't be looked at as like, they can control, they don't have to, I mean, you got a choice then to fuck your way to the top if you want to. But, in corporate, yeah, it's a lot. home decor. I do, y'all. That's one of my other businesses. I just don't, you know what I mean, like tell everybody because I mean, for one, everybody's not going to pay for an interior decorator. Let's make that clear. How many of y'all in here? We got 300 and some people in here. How many of y'all have an interior decorator? They talking about I do. I had one. They say no, it's a rich person's need. You don't have to be rich, baby, to make your house a home. Yeah, you don't have to be a rich person to make your house a home. You just it's just where it's just where you spend your money at. We all spend our money the way we want to spend our money. You know, some people see me, I like to see my money. Everybody can't see their money. You got some people making $100K a year and all they see their money is go to bills. That's it. They don't see anything else. Like, you've been working hard all these years, you know, your whole entire life. You should want to see your money. Don't just put your money in your stomach, or, you know, you want to have more than just a closet. You should want to see your money. Whether you're in an apartment, whether you know what I mean? Like, you should want to see your money. If you're making $100K a year, you should be able to see your money. So I say, now if you are making less than 60K a year, and you're a homeowner, and you know this and that, there, majority of your money go to bills. It's hard for you to see your money then because some people, you know, end up being house poor. Too many eating or drinking their money. Yeah. See, I don't smoke. I don't, you know, drink. I drink every green moon. Okay, not even every blue moon, but every green moon. And so I don't have any habits. My shopping habit, I can control that. I'm in control of my shopping habit. I'm very disciplined. So, if you're making a certain amount of money and you can't see your money, or, you know, a lot of people used to be like, oh, she's 49 years old because I'm 49. Oh, she's 49 years old and she just bought a house at 49. I had a plan for one. Gotta have a plan. I don't want to be like one of those people. I don't want to be like some of those people that are house poor, or just to say I own a home and pretty much they go to work and home. They can't afford to do anything else because they're flooded in bills. You know, being a homeowner, they're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like, so I had a plan because in this world we live in, America is designed to keep you in debt. So, you got to beat the odds. You know, and try your hardest to not be debt free. To be debt free. But you have to bust your ass and work hard. I I put in the work. I bust my ass. Everybody ain't gonna put in the work. Everybody don't want to work. It's hard. They look at it as, oh, you're being a slave. You're doing this and you're doing that. So my mentality is different. I don't have nobody in my ear talking about. I had one person tell me one time. They called my phone. I don't know why I got a violation. But they called my phone and they was like, what you doing? I said, I'm at work. And then it was like, oh, I forgot you like to work. Like I pay attention to comments when people say things to me. I pay attention to that. And it's not that I like to work. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I like to work. I just know I have to work to get the things that I want. I'm not sitting here waiting for, like, oh, I'm gonna wait. My plan is to, marry a military guy or catch a man and he'll do this and he'll do that. I'm not, I got, so I bust my ass and I work hard to get where I'm at. And I feel like anybody can have the things I have. Anybody. Right? Now, if you have a disability, that's different. But anybody that's able-bodied, you can have things I have. It's according to how how your work ethic is. So you could use a nice chocolate shake right now. You're gonna be shitting. You're gonna be shitting by 8 o'clock. Yeah. So like how y'all, like how I look at the government, how I look at Social Security and disability and things like that. Like, I look at it like they you know what I'm saying, they're gonna cap me. I can only go so far with, that type of income. So it's like I try hard to, I don't want to, be handicapped. I don't want to be dependent. When I was on, I'm going to tell y'all something, and it's going to sound crazy to some people, but when I was on Section 8, my son had gotten in some trouble, and that's how I lost my Section 8. But losing my Section 8, y'all, was the best thing ever happened to me. Best thing ever happened to me. And, it makes me go harder. It makes me work harder. And also, too, it makes me, I can make the amount of money that I want to make. I'm not capped off with how much income how much money I can bring in. I'm not, dependent on shit with the government. It's different, and I'm glad I could also stay where I want to stay. I can it's a lot. So they say it forces you to be uncomfortable. I wouldn't say uncomfortable, but like I'm not uncomfortable now. Like, I don't know about y'all, but it just, do you know how many people, do y'all know how many people in this world they never paid full rent? Do y'all know how many people in this world they never paid full rent? Wouldn't know where to start. Wouldn't know, you know what I'm saying, what $800, what $2,000 look like. It's a lot of people are scared. Like there's you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of people are scared. People on Section 8 get comfortable. Yeah. I mean, yeah. They say how people paying or not paying for rent. I mean, they either staying with somebody. You got some people that been staying with somebody all their life. You got some people that ain't never had rental history. You'll be surprised. I suggest, like the younger generation, I suggest if your parents is set up a certain way financially, I suggest y'all stay in the house with y'all parents at least till y'all about 25, 30. Save up as much money you can save up. Don't stay in your parents' house and let it handicap you and you ain't doing shit with yourself. By the time you move out your parents' house at 30, you should be able to buy you a freaking house. You should already have, you know, certain cars outside. You should have a certain amount in the bank and etc. Like that's the point of you staying with your parents, is to build and save. They say, but y'all said y'all been gone since 16. So our parents put us out at a different age. We come from a different time and era. So it's different. But my daughter came to me and she said, Mama, she said, I'm ready to get my own place. And I was like, you sure about that? She said, yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you something. That little girl had a plan since she was in high school. I'll never forget it. She said, Mama, I said, what you want for your graduation? She said, well, Mama, I want a car. I need a car. And I said, Lord Jesus. I said, I don't think you ready for a car. And she was like, Mama, I got a plan. I said, okay. I said, so, I remember when she turned 16, she said, Mama, I'm ready to go to work. I said, you ready to go to work? She said, yeah, I'm ready to go to work. I said, okay. I said, as long as it don't interfere with your grades, you can go to work. She said, okay. My daughter got her first job was at Little Caesars. My baby got her job at Little Caesars. Her first paycheck, you know what she did? Her first paycheck, she bought a bicycle. Because Little Caesars was maybe 2 miles up the street. And she bought a bicycle with her first paycheck. And she rode her bicycle to work. Like, she really had a plan. She worked in her high school years. She really had a plan. She saved up her money. She was able to save up her money because I'm already paying, you know what I mean, the bills and stuff. So, let me tell you something. When she said she ready to get her own place, she didn't say, Mama, I need you to help me put in an application. She didn't say, Mama, I need you to help me. Let's go look for an apartment. She didn't say any of that. Next thing I know is freaking stuff being delivered to the house from Amazon. And it was like Lisa Ray. What? No, what's not Lisa Ray? Rachel Ray pot sets and stuff. And I said, it didn't click in. It didn't dawn in. It didn't click in then. And I remember I got a phone call and she said, Mom, what you doing? I said, I'm at work. What's going on? She said, she said, Mom, I got my lights turned on. I said, you did? She said, yeah. She said, and I ain't had to pay no deposit. I said, no, you shouldn't have to pay no deposit. Your name is good. Your credit should be okay. And I taught her how to do the credit card thing and stuff like that. And I'm so proud of her. Man, we can argue and we can fight. And I'm so proud of her. And she said, She said, Mama, she said, I ain't never coming back home. And I said, why you say that? She said, I like my privacy. She loved having her own roof over her own head, having her own roof, and her being the boss of her own house. And yeah, she's 27 now. She has never even called me and said, Mom, I need you to help me pay my rent. She had never said any of that. So what I do for her, I know that's extra. When I give her something, it's extra. So it took me a long time to realize that she's gonna be just fine. Took me a long time. I remember I bought her that car for her graduation. And, I was so scared, y'all, because us living in Atlanta, and she had basically learned how to drive here in Atlanta. So I was so scared for her. And baby, I called that little girl one day. I said, what you doing? Where you at? She said, Mom, I'm in Buckhead. I said, what? What the she all in that traffic, y'all. I'm talking about heavy traffic. So I just prayed. But I tell y'all, I stay prayed up. I just pray. But yeah, so I think that I don't think parents just keep their kids out for no reason. Parents, they quick to get rid of them disrespectful kids. They quick to get rid of them kids that don't respect their houses, don't respect their parents, don't respect what their parents work hard for. Them parents, they kick them kids out. Them parents, if you being respectful and you respecting your parents, your parents' house, and you understanding that your parents pay the bills in this house, and your parents say you have to have a plan and you have to do this and do that, and them the kids that still can stay in the house with their parents. Them the kids that can go home. You know what I'm saying? Anytime they need to. Mom, I just need to come home for a year or two and just stay here and save some money up, and then get back out there. Those are the parents. Those are the kids. When y'all be saying, they parents keep not in our even back in the era days, like when our parents, put us out, it was like we either wasn't listening, we was being disrespectful, something went wrong in the house, somebody, we wasn't, you probably didn't want to be touched on no more, all type of stuff like that. But nowadays, parents just ain't, us black people, we just ain't kicking our kids out at 18 just to be kicking them out at 18. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, when your parents can't wait for you to turn 18, is because they're tired of the disrespect. Nobody wants to be, y'all don't even want to be in a relationship and tolerate disrespect. So just imagine tolerating disrespect from a person that you took care of all your life, that you know what I'm saying, that you busting your ass for and taking care of, and then for them to just, like disrespect you or don't respect your the rules in your house. That's not fair. So yeah, that's yeah, we're gonna get some bad weather today. Yeah. And so, you know, and then when I listen to some of those kids and be like, well, no, she ain't supposed to put me out, or my daddy ain't supposed to put me out, you know, and they just act like they just act like us parents have to just take the disrespect, just sit there and just tolerate the disrespect. I remember my daughter told me one time, she said, my mom, because I gave my daughter, when she started working, I gave her a bill in the house to pay. And she learned responsibility. And that's why she is the way she is. She pays her bills. She knows, like, I can't get nowhere in this world without paying my bills. I got to pay bills where I live at. I have to, you know, she has to pay her rent or whatever the case may be. Like, she take care of her responsibilities. And I'm proud of her. Now my boys, peeping all of your pictures. I'm peeping all of your feelings. I see it all in your mission. You got it all this shit. My oldest, he's a single father. He's a single father. So I help him a lot because he's a single father. So when y'all see me with my grandbabies, you know, I get him so he can, you know, still be able to go to work. He don't have to pay for after school, before and after school programs, during spring break and holiday breaks and stuff like that. So I help him out. My baby boy, he was doing so freaking good. He was doing really, really good. Until he got that car. Until he got that car. And, yeah. So I have to let him like tear his own ass. I'm one of those mamas where I worry behind closed doors. I cry behind closed doors. I'm not gonna let them see me cry. I'm the tough mama in front of them. I'm the tough mama. So when he they're doing dumb shit, I be like, that's your ass. Don't call my phone. Don't call my phone. And I mean what I said. But I stand on business. Because I feel like if I'm out there doing everything for my boys, when are they gonna be men? So I have to let them go through all their growing pains and do what they do. But yeah, because when I see some men out here like in their 30s and can't even put a curtain up on the wall, I'm like, that's not good. You know, like, it's not good. morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Tap the screen. Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. So yeah, that live streamer that's out there, that white guy, out there just talking to people, and then all of a sudden start calling him a nigga, playing the dirty game, playing the dirty game. And then he have his pew pew on him. He have his pew pew on him. So it's like, so a lot of people have to restrain themselves in the videos, because like, to restrain themselves to it's like he'll put a cap in a nigga. Yeah. He provoking them to touch him. I think they say his mama named him Dalton. His name is Dalton. Dalton or whatever. And he looks like he's from the country. Sometimes I just be wondering like, why these Caucasian people, why some of these white people just won't leave us alone. Because we be really minding our own business. We really be minding our own business. We got our own shit to worry about. We don't just walk out today and just say, oh, I'm finna go fuck with a Caucasian, or I'm finna go do this. We don't do that shit. We don't give a fuck about them. And I think I can speak for all of us. We don't give a fuck about them. We don't care, you know what I'm saying, about how they living or any of that. You know what I'm saying? We understand this program. We accept this shit, and we know we got to work 10 times harder to get whatever the fuck we trying to get, or wherever the fuck we trying to go, right? But why they so pressed on us? Why they so, like, have fucking issues with our skin color? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy to me. Like, why are you so obsessed with just the bullshit? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. We don't intimidate them. We don't intimidate them. You're so sexy to me. Sexy to me. Veronica, thank y'all so much for the gifts. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. We intimidate them. Being a darker skinned person, I always get funny looks from them people. Yeah. She's saying we don't copy them. We don't give a fuck. I mean, we don't give a fuck. Damn, I ain't been broken a minute. Don't get it. We don't. We gotta. I mean, hell, we have to fight every day. You know what I mean? Like, to be in this world every day. We surviving this shit. We trying to survive this bullshit. We don't give a fuck. We got bigger shit. Bigger fish to fry. Like, we don't give. You work for a white man, Diamond? I work for a white man. I do. You say that to say what? So you gotta follow the rules. Baby, I live in America. Without working for the white man, I gotta follow the rules. The fuck is you talking about? I'm black. I gotta follow the rules. I really don't talk. Y'all don't want me to talk. I really don't talk like that. I know I'm gonna let y'all talk, but I know what the deal is. I know what time it is. So Yeah. The fuck you mean? Like, I walk out the door, I gotta. Do y'all know how? Y'all don't know how it is for a black woman, an attractive black woman, to work in a workforce around YT people. So talk about, do I work for the white man? All these rules and all this shit we have to do, and like, but I was taught that, like, growing up, my stepdad was in the military. He always said, "It's a white man's world." He always said that. So I was taught that from a little girl. This is a white man's world. So I know what time it is. Y'all tap the screen, tap the screen, y'all tap the screen. She said, I don't see white, I see green. That's why when y'all be so, like, y'all, a lot of y'all are surprised about Trump and, you know, and all this shit right here. I ain't surprised. I understand this shit. I don't know why I got a restriction for a child. Who reported me? Who reported me? It's always the whites at the top. Y'all tap the screen, tap the screen, y'all tap the screen. Hashtag FYP in the comments. Hey, child. Okay, TikTok. Okay. You better put a smile on that beautiful black face. Driving into work, keep your peace, sis. I'm good, y'all. I'm not. I'm good. I just don't like them videos I've been seeing of that streamer going around just provoking, and he it's like he's fucking with black men. He's fucking with black men, and in the videos I've seen, he's targeting our black men and calling them niggas. From the videos I've seen, I don't know if he's doing it to women, but from what I've seen, he's targeting the black men. They said that should be harassment. It should be. It's a trap to antagonize them. Right, who is he? His name is, what they call him? Chud the Builder? Chud the, what is his name, y'all? What What's his name? Oh, y'all seen the shit went down with Stefon Diggs? Y'all see that shit went down with Stefon Diggs? He won his case. He was found not guilty. He was found not guilty. The young lady said that he had, what she said, he what she said, he strangled her, tried to strangle her. She was lying so bad. Yeah, I hate that. Like I'm telling y'all, they say, oh wow, she lied. She was mad. He went public with Cardi B. Yeah, she was mad about that. Cause wasn't she working for him or something? Because he had slept with her. Didn't they have some type of relations? She accused him of SA. She was his chef. Excuse me, y'all. She was his chef. Now you done did all this in the public and you a chef. Now who gonna hire you? What celebrities? Stefon Diggs could have been that could have been a reference. Now you all over social media. Stefon Rainbow. I don't care what he is. She still, you know what I'm saying, fucked up. I ain't like that shit, man. Yeah, I ain't like that shit. He probably did choke her ass up a couple times. She just couldn't prove it. You think he did? Hold on, let me pull up the video for y'all. But he was crying. The tears started falling down his face when they found him not guilty. It's all over Instagram. I told y'all I be over there on Instagram. Child, I be. It was all over social media yesterday. Oh, hell. So, someone sent me the topic with prom. And they sent the topic, good morning, babe. They sent the topic where the difference from us going to prom and the difference from them going to prom. So, all right.
Baby, I'm about to show y'all the 2026 prom. The difference between them and us is totally different, baby. They came on yellow school buses. Do you hear me? You don't see none not a Bentley, not a nothing fancy out there. They came on the school bus and they went to Debs and J.C. Penney's and to Renaissance and got they stuff. They ain't got nothing made. I mean nothing. But let me show y'all something. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Baby, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop because y'all spend it too. Baby, what they gonna start doing? Coming out in parachutes now? Like, what y'all gonna do next time for the wedding? And baby, we gonna overdo everything. We gonna overdo everything, baby. Bye. Baby, I'm about to show y'all the 2026 prom. The difference between them and us is totally different, baby. They came on yellow school buses. Do you hear me? You don't see not a Bentley, not a nothing fancy out there. They came on the school bus and they went to Debs and J.C. Penney's and to Renaissance and got they stuff. They ain't got nothing made. I mean nothing. But let me show y'all something. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Baby, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop because y'all spend it too. Baby, what they gonna start doing? Coming out in parachutes now? Like, what y'all gonna do next time for the wedding? And baby, we gonna overdo everything. We gonna overdo everything, baby. Bye. Baby,
And
I'm about to
then
show y'all.
now they have been talking about the young guy. It was a private jet. It was some Rolls Royces. He had AP on. Let me see if I can find it. Because I think he was on the Shade Room and everything. Oh, they gave a little girl 17 years. Y'all remember the little girl, the teenage girl that stabbed her boyfriend in Florida? They gave her 17 years. She might as well just. Oh hell! Philly mom spends $27,000 on castle for daughter's Cinderella theme prom. Somebody said evidently they got it like that. Oh shit, y'all. Hold on. Let me do my identification. Somebody said they got it like that. I think me personally, and I'm different. If I have before I put $27,000 into a prom, I'd rather give my child for their graduation gift. I'd rather that $27,000 be a down payment on a house, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like $27,000, I could put that in a CD, and like let it accumulate interest, right? Some stocks or something like that. a prom, like ask going to prom in a Tesla, maybe. Okay, if I can't get it from Enterprise, it'd be a little Tesla, C-Class. Okay, maybe a C-Class Mercedes, maybe. Okay, nice dress made, or whatever the case may be. That's about it. Okay. Cause listen, if Enterprise, and listen, if Hertz is all booked up, listen, they say, how do you know they don't have the 27,000? I mean, you don't never know until shit happens and shit pop off. Yeah, so you never know what a person have until shit pop off. But we will hope they do. We will hope they do. You know what I mean? Like, we will hope they do. I did it. I seen the Friday movie prom. I seen that. I think that was creative. I seen that. They talking about they got money. They not necessarily. Let me tell you something about us. We'll go all out. We'll go all out, for our children. We'll look at it like, oh, okay, it's only one day. It's only one day. They only get one chance in a lifetime to go to prom and this and that and the third. Me personally, like I said, I'd rather give, like I said, you're gonna get this Tesla. You'll get this nice dress. Okay. You're gonna get these, okay? You ain't even getting red bottoms. All right, we're going Dillard's. All right, we're going Dillard's. Okay. You get shoes out of Dillard's. Awesome shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. Like, this is my Poshmark or something. Listen, like, I think, that's just me. I prefer to just invest it into, because it's so hard now. It's so hard now. The world we live in, the cost of living is crazy. The cost of living is crazy work, right? So, me personally, yeah, I just rather just 27,000, like, I could be, but I'm different. I can be a freaking me. Is that what I mean? I could be a millionaire. You still won't catch me with an AP. An AP? If I had an A, because unless, maybe you're looking at it like an investment or something, you could probably take to the pawn shop or sell if you fall on hard times. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, like I want to buy me some land. I want to buy me some stuff that's gonna bring in more money. You know what I mean? Like, I want to, but that's just me. I'm different. Everybody ain't. Now, was I ever reckless with money? Yeah, hell yeah, because it was coming fast. I was reckless with money. It was coming fast. But yeah, like, I learned discipline with money in my 30s. I learned discipline with money in my 30s. So it's like, and the world we live in, and the times we live in, shit, all that shit, this shit going on, you don't know how the cost of them going up, groceries and everything, you know what I mean? Like eggs. Someone sent me a CA yesterday, to get me some eggs. I was thankful for them eggs, because my eggs, shit, freaking damn near, what, $8? $8? 8 to 10, between $8 and $10 for my eggs. So, the fuck? Like, it's all what eggs you eat. The organic eggs. I eat organic eggs. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Make you want to farm, huh? Man, listen. But I got to put in work on that farm. They say, what's organic eggs? Man, Corey, you on the truck, so you on the truck a lot, so you probably, don't go in the grocery stores like that. But we go in the grocery stores, you'll see the difference with the eggs and stuff. The brown eggs, yeah. Eggless, yep. Eggless best. And you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference. You can tell the difference in the taste and everything. Like, y'all should do an egg test. Get the eggs, the regular eggs, and get the white eggs. Do a taste test. Cook the white eggs, and then put another pan. Do the brown eggs. The color is different. Everything, yeah. Yeah, I get the eggless best. Like even with the water that we drink, y'all gotta pay attention to that water y'all drink. Get them filters. Y'all gotta pay attention to the bottled waters y'all buy at them stores. Pay attention to them waters, man. Like, y'all have to. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Pay attention to water. Pay attention to, because even the freaking water we wipe our face, we take showers with and all that stuff like that. Pay attention to that. These folks is fucking us up. Now, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. But these folks is fucking us up. Why do you think we got our grandparents, great grandparents live until they freaking 80 and 90 and 100 years old? You got people barely making it past 55. You got people barely making it to 50. By the time they get to 50 in their 40s, they are already diabetics, and it don't even have to be hereditary. Like, you got it's the food, yes. And then guess what we doing? We passing the food down our kids. Like, we passing food down our kids and this and that. They're like, them carry outs, yep. Yeah. Like them chicken wings. I don't know about y'all, but freaking 10 years ago, ain't no way our wings supposed to be that big. Big ass wings, this big. No. Our wings supposed to be small, like they're supposed to be. They shooting them up with steroids and things and all that stuff. Let me tell you something. When I go to these places that I ain't supposed to be eating at, tell you straight up, I asked them in the drive-thru. I say, how big is your wings? I said, do you have them really big wings? And they say, yeah, it's like a medium. I said, okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Like, wings ain't supposed to be, I don't buy them wings out the store or nothing. They just look big. In the pack, in the grocery store, they just look big. They too big for me. Ain't no way the wing supposed to be the size of my arm. No. And I like wings. I'm a wing girl. Shit. Wings damn big as a horse. The chicken breasts are huge too. Yes, I don't eat. No, they put stuff in the chicken. And remember at one point in time, the chicken used to be one of the healthiest meat to eat. They say, the chicken wings cost more than the other parts. Yes.
So, Diamond, why do you think we spending so much money on Prime? It really is like what is going on with that? Now I understand I don't want to pocket watch because I'm not pocket watching nobody, because people may have $27,000 to spend on Prime. Like, I mean, if you got it, I guess. But like, where did this happen? Like, when did this happen? Because I remember when we went to Prime, it was two of us that pitched in on a limo, and then I let my friend Laura Jean, she rode in on my limo, and it was just a regular limo.
No, right? They don't even do the limos. Like, the limos ain't. You don't even see the limos no more. What happened to
Right? It was just like, and we pitched in on the limo. Like, it wasn't even like one person on a limo. We was all on it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, they in private jets. They are coming out. I mean, it's a lot of money, and it's just black people.
I don't understand.
What's that about?
I don't understand why you acting obtuse to like what went on. Issue Gen Xers that raised part millennials and Gen Zs. Y'all say we were going to do it better than our parents did it for us. Because back in the day, just putting your kids in a limo was the shit back then. Now all of a sudden they gotta have these expensive foreign cars, jets, and all these grand entrances and shit like that. Y'all did that shit.
So
Y'all changed the standard.
let me ask you a question, Corey. Do you know the definition of obtuse?
Yeah, you like you blind to what's going on. It's like you ignore like certain
No,
things
that's not the definition of.
That's my definition. That's my definition.
That's not it.
my
So I
definition.
wasn't being obtuse. I was asking a question. Obtuse is like, I know what's going on,
Right.
but I'm just
Yeah.
being oblivious, or I'm
Right.
pretending like I
That's how
don't know. Right? That's
I
not
use it in the
the
right
case, because
context.
I don't have any. Wait a minute. I don't have any children. So to make an inference that I am being obtuse is trivial
Well,
and
not you,
juvenile.
Keith. You
But
know you
anyway,
ain't got no
I will say
goddamn
this.
kids.
I understand what you're saying, but you can say what you gotta say without saying that, nigga. Now go ahead.
Nah, but you know that's what it is. They changed the standard. You know, the parents that say my mama ain't had no money to buy me McDonald's, but I'm gonna buy my kid. That's what this is. So
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, Corey. Again, the question is, why are we doing this, though?
because we want to do what our parents didn't do for us. That's what it is. It's gonna get bigger and bigger. I'm gonna do what my parents ain't do for me, and I'm not gonna lie. They stroking the egos, and that's why the youth, y'all know they get a label of being called lazy. Because if you could go all out and do that for your kids for the prom, now your kid gonna think you gotta take care of them for some more years. You got it. You spending the money, and a lot of kids are entitled because parents make them entitled. They don't know what it feels like to work. I'm telling you, when my daughter graduated school, she had $5,000 saved. She worked and saved her own damn money. People they like, for real. I don't care if you got it or not.
So Corey, you
still
don't
gotta
think that
feel more
some parents are living through their kids? Like, some parents
Yes.
didn't go to
Yes.
prom, so they're going
Yes.
all out for their kids' prom. Because I can't say that, because I know, like, my mom got me a limo. I got a really nice. I got a nice jacket for prom. I mean, I looked really nice. And my mom didn't spend a little bit of money. She spent good money. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna do what my parents didn't do for me. What is this about?
But Keith, your mom probably didn't spend more than 10K. She probably didn't even spend more than
10K? 5.
Hey,
My mom.
listen.
Everybody spend that kind of money.
Hey, Diamond, when I go home, I'm gonna show you. My mama used to spend like about $3-4 grand on prom, and this was back like for my sister. And I'm talking about this was middle school prom, limo, dresses, and she like my sister and her homegirl. My sister and her homegirl both went to prom. They was dressed alike, and my mama paid for the tuxes for the niggas they went with and everything. Paid for the limo and all. So my mama used to
pay for the niggas' tuxes.
Wow. All right, y'all.
Yeah,
Can y'all let the lady go? Can y'all let the lady go and then let everybody else speak real quick?
Hold on, damn.
Corey, can you let the lady go? The lady been trying to speak. Y'all ain't letting nobody else get in there. You keep going back and forth. Y'all think 4 different people join the panel. Here we go. Every day. 4 different people on the panel. Y'all still going back and forth.
Shut up. My school didn't have a prom. My mama paid for my homeboy to go to prom. She paid for my homeboy, bought his tux and everything.
Okay, all right. 4 more people than join the panel now. Y'all ain't got to keep going back and forth. All right, keep going down.
Hey, Diamond. Hey, Keith. Hey, Corey. Thank you, Be Real. All right, so
1 second, speak.
Okay, hold on.
CA Instagram. CA says Black people treat prom like Jewish people. Treat their 13-year-old ceremonies. And Hispanics treat their 15th birthday ceremonies, and white people treat sweet 16s.
It's called a bar mitzvah.
You mean like the quinceañera? It's called the quinceañera, right?
That is true for some.
Okay. But just watch after this. It's prom season. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, all right. Can I jump in? I'm going to double dutch in and I'm going to drop back down.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I agree with what Keith was saying and what Corey was saying too. Now, I'm a little different. I'm actually Gen X, but I'm a Gen Xer with teenagers. So I had my kids a little late. I actually have a senior this year. And so we talking prom, graduation, the whole 9 yards, all that stuff. And thankfully, my daughter, she's not like the over the top type. If she was, I would, appease her as much as possible. But she's like, I want to find a vintage dress. She did like the, bid online for a dress that was already worn. You can do those vintage dresses or whatever. Like Diamond said, Dillard's, whatever, for the shoes, all of that thing. Now, my other daughter, who's only 14, she already told me, she was like, Mommy, well, you're going to need $20,000 for my prom. I looked at her like she was crazy. I said, oh, no, ma'am. But she is that, she loves all the other things like you all see online in Atlanta, Miami, all the places, the big send-offs. I mean, the send-offs are bigger than the actual dance, the prom. Because the schools don't even go do that much for the proms. But yeah, I agree.
You're going to get these cookies and stuff, a couple of wings and french fries at the prom school. You're going to get some hunch punch and call it.
And the prom ticket costs $65. So.
Yeah, I got it good. I pulled up in a Honda Tempo.
So let me say this. Y'all are acting like the limos back in the day wasn't a luxury for prom time. It definitely was. The limos, and then if you couldn't do the limo, you had that family member that had that banging ass car with them rims on it or whatever it is that you were going to ask them, could you drive or could they drop you off or whatever the case may be. If you had license, you were definitely going to want to drive that shit and you and your date going like that. So that was the luxury back then. Y'all are trying to compare 2026 to motherfucking 95. That's 2 different times when it comes to money, what was luxury and what's luxury now, and the whole 9 yards. So y'all can't do that and look down on the kids now and how they going about prom and just because they doing the exclusive and it seemed like it's over the top to y'all because the limos was all pretty much the top of the line luxury for pulling up at prom back then. So y'all weren't looking to do nothing more dramatic. So that's all I wanted to come up here and say.
It wasn't
Now the big bag.
Shut the
luxury
fuck up, Corey. I
back
don't even want
back
you to
then.
respond to
They
me.
used to use
Nah,
Chrysler
be real, you right.
Seagrains or anything that was convertible. That's what they used to drive to. It had to be a convertible
But that's how
back
niggas
then
get
in
this.
Miami.
Well, I graduated in '08 and I went in the stretch Hummer. But what I came up to say is I need you to, Miss Corey, I need you to save this on rewatch. I want this to be a topic in like the next month. What these parents do is they spend all of this money, and then you're gonna see on Facebook and TikTok of prom dress people, all these people getting charged back. It's for them to keep up with the Joneses. If you can't afford it, don't do it. But every year at the prom, you have all of these stories coming back that people pay for all of this stuff and then ask the vendors for their money back.
I
Why
agree.
do it if you can't afford it?
It's already one night. A girl posted her story. I seen it, but I ain't think it was worthy of like recapping or nothing like that. What
No,
the
I'm saying
mom
with this
had did the
conversation we
charge back.
saying now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. The mama did the charge back because the prom's been going on for like a month or so now. So yeah, mom already done hit the charge back on the vendor.
I got a
That's crazy.
friend. She her son going prom Friday. We didn't have to spend over $50 some for shirts, and she said she already 20 some thousand, and it's a boy.
Pickle say 30K on prom and
It's crazy.
renting is diabolical, Diamond. And renting is diabolical.
She spends so
That is
much money on
That's
diabolical.
how it be,
prom,
yo.
and I'm
Diamond,
just
like,
like, whew.
if you
I
look, most of
agree.
these cars come from Turo because these kids can't drive. Certain cars, these kids not
Right.
able to drive, like the Phantoms and the
Even on
Lambo.
Turo, you still gotta pay. You still gotta pay for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you have to be a certain age to get
Yeah.
those cars. So I know these 18-year-olds ain't
And
driving
some
no
of those
Phantoms.
parents probably put those cars in their parents' names.
Yeah, and their parents got to drive them because I know on
But they
Turo to
don't
get a.
drive.
Their parents ain't driving them. No.
They rent them cars and let them kids take it. And I really think that we do need to get back to the limos and the private drivers because guess what? It's prime time, and think of how many stories we get. Oh, so and so died on prime night, drinking and driving. It needs to get
Right.
back to the limos.
Yeah,
But still, they
some
had.
people say
Listen,
you could
I'm
do
not
like
gonna
a
lie.
black Uber or whatever, like the high
Yeah.
end Uber get for the night. Shoot,
The Uber Black.
1987, my date rented a Toyota. It was brand new, but look, it was 1987. It was no big deal. Sure
But a
did. Went to the
Toyota was
prom.
luxury. A Toyota was
I
luxury in the
guess
hood back
so.
then.
You right.
No, it was.
1987.
I had a stretch Hummer in '08, and it was about
Oh,
6 of us in there. Our parents
now
split
you,
that
oh,
money.
you really did it up.
My
Yeah,
mama did
that's
that.
nice.
And then she only did it one way, so we had the stretch Hummer going, and they came and picked our ass
Exactly. Yeah, I don't even know. My daughter's prom is June. It's coming up June 7th. Believe it or not, we in school late here. But and right now I don't even know what they're doing. She getting together
Oh,
wise. She's going
I
with
got
some
another
friends.
one, Diamond.
Man's, I gotta call. Hold on, I gotta call out Man's a comment. Man's say 30K seems like a lot to y'all. That's peanut. Man's
Yeah, well,
most of these
you
motherfuckers
spend it,
don't make
man.
We
30K
know
a
Hell
year.
Peanut got that big.
Like we gotta be realistic. A lot of people
on
ain't making
prom.
30K a year.
They
Shit,
don't
they
make
rent
30K.
30K for the whole year.
I
Like
got
that
another one,
ain't
Diamond.
peanuts.
30K on prom and your kid don't have a 2.0 is diabolical.
You hear me?
Right.
Oh, that too. If they don't have a 2.0, they ain't going.
30K
Shoot,
on prom, and you don't know the login to Power School. You
shoot.
don't know your kid's grade.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm a
30K
former
on
teacher,
prom, and you
so
get
yeah,
more
don't get me started about
notifications
the
from
education
Facebook and
system.
Instagram than your kid's Power School.
Oh yeah.
But see, that's
Oh yeah.
them, man. I don't know what it is, cause is it the hood rich parents or is it like you a little upscale middle class? Cause man, listen, I done seen the hood shit. I done seen the Section 8 queens do it and shit like that. Like, man,
Well, I
I
saw this
don't know.
lady's page recently, but I get the impression, I don't know if she has her own business. I think she sells bundles or something. But she wanted to rent a stretch Rose Voice, I guess. I don't know what it's called, but it was a Rose Voice for her daughter, and ended up being scammed. And so she had to settle for the regular Rose Voice. She called that settling. So she spent $2,400 just to rent that Rose Voice for the prom that night for her daughter, who's 17. She's a senior, but she's not even 18 yet. And
I,
then
I
another
got
lady was like, we couldn't get the Rolls Royce, so I had to settle for a Ferrari. And she posted a picture of the Ferrari. I'm thinking, a red Ferrari? That's nice. And that was for her son.
I got a question. Do y'all believe they giving their kids false hope, a dream that they will never live up to?
Mm,
These folks, they
In
trying to
some ways,
they
I
trying to
think with
break it
social
up.
media right now, like how everybody posted, I think that old saying "keeping up with the Joneses." I think people trying to keep up with the Joneses. And back in the day, we didn't have social media like that to compare what everybody else was doing and all this. Because even these gender reveals, like I got pregnant and I was just pregnant, okay? Like why I gotta know? Like it's too everybody trying to keep up and live this certain type of. It's social media.
Well, see, the gender reveal is to get more shit before the baby shower,
Well, you
and
shouldn't be
then you have
hunching
the
if you
baby
can't. You know what
shower.
I'm saying? Mm-mm.
And man, these bum motherfuckers out here this day and age, they spend more money on the gender reveals than the baby shower. They can go buy all that shit they got themselves. Shit.
Did
Gender
y'all see
reveals
did
cost a
y'all
lot
see
too now.
They do. They be doing it out the exhaust of the car and the cake and all that. I'm not. Mm-mm.
did y'all see the parent that's getting all the backlash for giving her 12-year-old daughter a baby shower?
Yeah, her daughter 12. Shit, why shouldn't you get
oh
backlash?
wow, wow,
Shit.
I
Baby
no, that's
mean,
child.
bad.
she get the little
she,
girl
No,
shouldn't have been hunching, but it clearly if your 12-year-old is pregnant, you probably wasn't watching, and you probably
yeah,
you probably was at work and doing all this other stuff when she was able to get pregnant, and you probably do financially need the help. Shoot, you
but I
need a
wouldn't
baby
throw a
shower.
party though. I mean,
I
she can still receive gifts and things and items, but to just spend
I
money
get what
and
you're saying
dress up
too.
a
Yeah.
venue and do a whole party and a shower, no, we're not celebrating that.
so
That
do
I
y'all
got
unnecessary.
believe,
pregnant at 20,
do y'all
and
believe, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I got pregnant at 20 and I was unmarried. Oh, that was such a bad thing. My baby shower was in the basement of my parents' house. So I get what you're saying, like a venue and all. But then when I got pregnant, I had a baby by my ex husband. Both of my kids are by him. We were just unmarried with the first one. But for the second one, I threw my own and I did it up big. But it was just like in my family, oh, you're not married, you're not this. So it was in the basement of my house, but people still came, my parents' house, but they still came and showered my baby with gifts. So I get what you're saying, like a whole venue and all that other stuff. I get that.
So do y'all believe it's better to just do a gift registry and
We
leave
Oh
it
ain't
at
yeah,
that?
celebrating this shit. Yeah, strict program over at this house.
Yes,
yeah,
We ain't
yeah.
yeah.
celebrating that
Amazon
I
shit.
mean,
registry and
obviously,
stuff like that. Yeah.
exactly. I mean, she's gonna need things. Yeah, if people want to give something, give something. But no, we're not going to dress her up and do all of that because that's no.
Hell no.
Well, see, if you was like where we from, we'll slap a tent up in the backyard, decorate that tent, and call it a day. You might spend 100 on that tent. Yeah, y'all gonna sweat a little bit outside, so come dress appropriately.
Get a
And
little
if it
bouncy
rain
house
your
for the
ass out,
kids. Let them.
Good morning. Good
you got.
morning.
Yeah.
If it rain your ass out, yeah, just throw up. We still gonna be up under the tent getting wet. If that bitch
Mm.
come in sideways, so nigga ain't breaking bread like that. My little nephew done had 3 baby showers in the backyard. It is what it is.
So the baby getting pregnant at 12. I guess I guess people were telling them congratulations too, right?
I mean, I think it's the bigger issue of the baby being pregnant at 12, and that's why I live how I live. Like I'm divorced, but I have a 15-year-old and a 9-year-old, and I work from home. And I said I didn't want like I know my mom she worked hard and did everything she needed to do, and I was doing stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. But when it came to my girls, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna change it up. So I work from home. Um, I also made it to where I had to watch my little brother, and I didn't want my daughter to not be able to do stuff because I'm a single mom now, and she had to watch her sister. So I made my life to where I can do stuff for them, so they don't feel like they not resenting each other.
Back,
So
back, back China. They like China, they don't get the point. The child is a child at 12 years old having a child. That's the point.
That is the point, but
Period.
it's also we have to look at ourselves. And I don't blame my mom or fault my mom because did what she had to do. And again, it's a different time. Like now, we do have jobs where we can work remote and stuff like that. But I like not to tell I lost my virginity at 14. My mama was gone. My mama
Can we have a little touch of reality though on kids having kids? Do you believe they just be out there fucking for no reason, or are
No.
they having a
no, not for
baby?
no
Hold
reason.
on,
Oh
hold
no.
on, hold on, hold on. Are they having a baby to fill a void? Because see, people think kids, the love that they give back is unconditional, and they be looking to fill a void to feel love from a child that needs them.
Corey, I ain't gonna hold you. We was way worse than them. The teen pregnancy is down. So these kids doing it right. I don't think these kids out here like doing it like we did it.
Oh yeah, no. And outside of that, I don't think it's that looking for love. A lot of people, let's keep it a buck and not to get too deep. A lot of these kids was touched and did all, and when you do stuff like that, it makes you hypersexual too. So outside of looking for love and
I agree.
avoid, other stuff happened.
I agree. And some of it is just lack of education too. The parents aren't talking to them. Like it's just, it's just lack of knowledge. The kids, their hormones are doing whatever and nobody ever talked to them about, saving yourself or waiting and sex education and all that kind of thing. So they get together, they get hot and heavy and they're just doing it, not thinking about the consequences. I mean, one of my daughters, I mean, she didn't even have her cycle yet at 12. I mean, I couldn't even imagine being pregnant. I didn't even I got mine late too. At 12 years old, I hadn't even had my cycle yet. But to imagine just, growing a baby and to be a mother, that little girl don't know nothing about being a mom.
Think about it
Shit,
like
hell,
this.
some of these adults don't know nothing about being a mom.
Well,
Well,
think
that's
about it
true
like
too.
this. The kids out there doing whatever they want to, and the mamas, they out there doing whatever they want to. There's no home training. There's no talking to. So, 12 years old, I don't care what nobody said. That's still a child having a child. So what does she know about birthing? What she know about taking care of a child? She knows nothing.
But it goes back to parents having those conversations with their kids and talking about the
Exactly.
birds and the bees and all of that other stuff. If you going to school and all your friends, you learning this from your peers and stuff like that, and your parents didn't talk about it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, oh, that's cool. And another reason why I think going back to the proms and the 30K, teen pregnancy is down because everybody want to keep up with the Joneses now and spend all of this money. They can't afford it. The grandmas can't afford it. Nobody could afford it. These kids are selfish and they entitled. They don't want to have no babies because they want they empty, what is it, empty Birkin bags and 30 inches. That's why. And I'm glad if that's the case. But it just went from one thing to another. First it was the babies. Now it's us spend all this unnecessary money and don't have shit.
So I got a question. I got a question to the women up here. Is it the women that are going more out on these send offs, or is it the man that in y'all mindset?
You talk about with the
I,
prom, it's the
Yeah.
women.
About
I tend to think it's the mom, but it depends on the kind of family you come from. Because I've seen on social media, like the mom and the dad, like, I mean, I guess they could afford it, but they're both like going all out with whether it's a girl or a boy child with like the red bottoms and the custom tuxedos. They flying out of state, out of country to go get their dresses made and that type of thing. But usually I think it's usually the mom that's the one that's doing all the planning thing. I know that's just me because I just like to do that kind of stuff. My husband, he's just like, we'll show him pictures and he's like, okay, yeah, I like that. But he's not all into it like I am. Like I'm the one doing all of the, let's do this, let's do that. And I just talk to my kids about it. And yeah.
I'm in Chicago. My son just went to prom. They flew out to Texas to get his tux custom made. Like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. As a man, sending my son to prom, my most thing was just seeing him dress sharp. It really wasn't like send off or anything like that. I just wanted to see him dress sharp and things like that. Because you know,
When I went on prom, the guys was written their tuxes from Men's Warehouse.
Good morning.
They
Good
read
My
morning,
daughter said we got to go
everybody.
to a store in Tennessee to get her dress.
yeah.
I'm like, God damn, what the fuck?
Good
Oh
good
yeah,
morning,
they
everybody.
do.
How
Good
y'all
morning.
doing? Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Diamond.
Nicole.
I think that prom now is all about aesthetic. It's all about like, don't get me wrong, even when I went to prom, it was about who got the best dress or who got the best tux. But now it's all about who can spend the most money, who got the best entrance and things like that. I think that, we dressed up real nice, had our hair done, nails done, the whole nines, but we still had a good time. They're not worried about having a good time. They're worried about what they look like. Like, I think the focus has been misdirected when it comes to prom and school dances and things like that. I don't think of course it's not the same anymore.
Right.
We the one that's doing it. We the ones that's doing it.
And to piggyback off of what Corey was saying, like you said, who do it the most, the men or the women? But I would even say a lot of my friends that's spending a lot of money on this stuff are single parents. So I feel like they're trying to overcompensate. But a lot of, like, my friend that took her son, single mom, dad don't help. My friend that's already 30K in, her son go to prom, single mom. So I feel like they be trying to like overcompensate too.
I also feel like if you got it to spend it, baby. That's your money. That do
Yep.
you? But don't. I think like it's becoming a battle of the parents. Like, if you got it,
Yeah.
you got it. If you don't, that's fine. It's perfectly good warehouses here where you can get a one of a kind prom dress, get it registered, and nobody else your school will get it. But also, like I said, these kids are not dancing. These kids are really just going there to stand and look pretty. These kids are like, they don't. These kids don't want to do nothing but look good.
Hey, that's throwback.
if you got it, that don't mean you wasted. That's the whole thing about the black community and financial literacy. And when y'all make statements like that, it just shows
Yes.
because you got it. You see what the video showed. It showed the white kids dressed up in their J.C. Penney suits, they J.C. Penney, because that's what it used to
Yes.
be back in the
Say that.
days. They had a catalog what you pick out of. People
Yeah.
went and got their prom dresses
Well, y'all a
from
little
J.C.
older than
Penney.
me.
Hold on. Well, right. Your grandma probably still got your prom dress from J.C. Penney. You didn't know it. But
No,
straight up
she
and down.
didn't.
Hold
No, she did
on.
not. I
Don't get
got
it
I
my
got
twisted.
no
prom
Don't get it.
dress.
dress.
Hold on. Let
No,
me
no, no.
finish. Let me finish my point. We always sit here and we make statements. If you got it, just spend it. Whatever is yours. But we don't teach these kids financial literacy. And now they're in
Yeah.
2025, 2026 talking about I can't afford the rent. Because you ain't teach them how to save, budget, balance, do none of that shit.
But Corey, we can't tell people how to
I'm here
spend
to
their
tell you,
money.
I got it, but I ain't spending it. Fuck that. I ain't spending no
Well,
30K
Pickle
on no
not
prom.
spending
Right.
it.
I ain't
But
spending it.
But what I was saying is where I got my prom dress from, and I went my senior year. I graduated in 2012. I went to a warehouse. The warehouse had tuxedos and dresses, and you could register it. 9 times out of 10, nobody at your school had your same dress or your same tux in the same color, size, and all that. Like, there's perfectly good places to go at a reasonable price, but they don't want to do that. They want to out outlook the next person, which
They in
is fine.
competition. They in competition.
I
Which
was
is
only
fine.
doing prom because
But
of my
I
family.
don't care about, to be honest, the cost of the prom dresses or tuxedos is not my problem. It's the styles of these motherfuckers. They be looking damn near naked. They be looking damn near naked. They be having sheer everything. They want lace. They want sheer. They want beads. Like, there's no way it should look like you got on lingerie going to a fucking prom.
Don't
Cover
hate because you had to
up.
wear a bed sheet, Nicole.
No, bitch, your mama had to wear a bed sheet. You about to piss me off.
Well, no
But
JC Penney
look, they
hate because
should
I
have a
got my
dress
dress from
code
JC
though.
Penney. Okay.
Most proms, most high schools, they have a dress code with prom. Like
Yeah,
you're
not
not
where I'm
allowed
from.
to.
These
True.
girls
And a
be
lot of schools were
yeah.
turning them girls around. A lot of schools were turning them girls around for see-through prom dresses. They was turning
As
them
they
around at the
should.
door. And it's
As
Now
they
I'm not.
should.
Now I'm not gonna lie. One of y'all said it earlier. The parents living through their kid. So I guess when you had a baby young and your body was wrecked and you went to the prom looking like whatever, you lived through your child and you get them whatever because they ain't did what you did. So I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I didn't have no prom, so I made sure my son went. I made sure he went to grad night and all that. So it is what it is. I went to grad night, but we ain't had no prom. I went to an opportunity school. So I made sure my kids went and things like that. They mama ain't go, so she made sure. No, she was not a teen mom, y'all. She just didn't go to prom.
I think they should be turned away if they coming in there
Didn't the
looking
girl they
like
sent
they.
away have on pasties?
And
Did that
as
look?
they
Did they
should.
have on? Did she have on pasties? That little girl she sent home.
Kids want to dress like
I was
hoochie
like, damn,
mamas.
strippers wear pasties. Like, what the fuck?
Come back, hoochie mamas.
Our
Like you
strippers
can
don't
look
wear
Good
good.
morning,
pasties.
everybody.
Good morning, Howland. You
Hi,
can
how
look.
Good
I
morning.
came up here to ask a question. Sorry, Nicole, go ahead. Finish.
I'm sorry, Howland. I just feel like you can look good and top notch without being naked or looking naked. I'm sorry, can we normalize these kids being appropriate?
Right. I came up here to ask because in New Jersey, we do after prom. So we go down the shore for the weekend. So we rent a shore house. So I feel like they don't spend as much money on the prom event. They spend it on the weekend. So do y'all do stuff after prom? Or is it
Hell
prom the
no.
main event?
We used to go
We
in
Prom.
Chicago. We used to go to prom, and then we would go to Six Flags the next day.
We go hunch where I'm from.
All right, we
Oh,
get a
sorry.
room.
we had
We got,
we
yeah, a
had after
hotel
Well,
room,
prom.
we
but it was
did
like a
too, but we
hotel
were in a
We
party.
shore
we go
house.
hunch.
Hotel
We had
room.
after
Yeah.
prom, but it was like a party. It was more so like a party. Like we just it was like this big venue. A parent rented out, and we all just went and had fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Well,
okay.
see,
Yeah,
they
see,
they
we go
they
down the shore, but we like most of us that worked, we saved our money to pay for our own stuff. So if we were going down the shore, we paid for it. We paid for our limo. We had a party bus. We all chipped in. It was like 10 couples. We all paid for that. My mom didn't
well
pay.
they
I think my mom only paid for my dress.
they ruined what we had going on. They had a Grand Prix, so that's where you play like miniature golf and race cars and stuff. They had a big ass track in Dania Beach. So when they closed that, that's where everybody used to go. Man, they closed all of the events, places like the bowling alleys and shit in Miami. They kind of left it open in the Spanish neighborhoods, but everything that was in the black neighborhoods or where we could go that was
Yep,
accessible
at
to us,
Wildwood.
they closed it all and shit like that. So them kids ain't really had shit to do. I ain't gonna lie, my kids went out and they went to prom and came home
When
and shit like that. They had their rentals and shit like that, but
when
they
I
went
was
and
in
came home.
when I was in high school, you had those group of friends, but they was close to that, and the parents had got together and got them a party bus or got them like a Hummer limo because that was the thing back then. Got them
Oh
a
yeah, it
Hummer
was.
limo or like a party bus, or went to the airport and rented cars. So like that happened, but now, baby, it's
But
just a
I
lot.
like the idea of that.
The service, Helen.
Damn, Terminator.
Who was that? Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you.
Oh, it was
Good
my
morning.
AirPod.
Pickle called you
Sorry.
Terminator.
It was
Good
my
morning,
AirPod.
everyone.
No,
I
I
just
was
want
saying
to.
I like the fact
Oh,
that they have drivers because leaving these kids to drive one that late or two if they're drinking, it's a scary thing. So
My
renting
daughter
a
would be. My
vehicle,
daughter would not be driving. She will have and she's a freshman. She will be having a driver.
They can go to prom as
Pickle,
good,
I'm gonna get you
freshmen.
later.
good
Hellcat
morning,
said
everyone.
earlier that it's something I. Oh, my bad, nerdy. Go ahead. You ain't spoke yet.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I just want to say, honestly, I feel like all this stuff that we're talking about right now, when it comes to prom and like being like outdoing each other and whatnot, I think it's just social media just pumping it out more often because honestly, it's not common. We think it's common because we see it on social media. It's getting shared all the time. We see all these people doing what they do for their kids for prom. But I still do believe that people just have simple proms, period. I don't really believe people are.
One
I
second.
do.
Hold on, nerdy. Sidebar. comments in the comments. They say y'all not slick. Did Ty get that girl pregnant? Minister, no.
Corey, see what you
What?
started, Corey?
Corey!
Uh-oh.
Corey!
Corey messier than a
You
little
made that
bit.
comment and dropped out the box yesterday. You were frickering yesterday.
Corey the birthday
Can you
confetti.
clear that up, Corey?
David, what you say?
Yeah, I came up with
You
this. I said,
heard her,
"Oh, Corey,
nigga.
about to slide up out of here again."
Corey, if you can hide, you can
Clear
hear.
that up.
Right.
Uh-uh.
Now, Corey the prom, he'll send off.
Can you clear that up, Corey?
Corey the birthday
Or
confetti because
were
he
you
messy.
frickering? Or were you doing your fricker last night? Yesterday?
I don't know. What time? We need time to box. Don't look, tie your box ready.
Oh God, Corey.
But you the one said it though.
Hey, everybody else laundry was getting aired out, Diamond.
Man, Corey, you know how you hate people spinning the narrative about you. Clean that shit up, bro. For real.
What time? What time? Clean
No,
it up,
clean that
bro.
shit up because you know how you get when
Bring
people
the
spin
text
the narrative
messages
about
up,
you.
Ty,
Corey.
Hey,
Ty
hey,
just
And Ty,
commented.
from I remember, he has a
it seemed,
vasectomy.
hold on now. It seemed
Ty
like
has a
Ty was told,
vasectomy though,
hold
bro.
on, Ty was told something about everybody else.
Mm.
I told us long
So
ago
Now,
he
nobody
had a
Corey,
else was
you
told
was
vasectomy,
that
bro.
just
to
So
complaining
it can't
yesterday
be
that
true.
you get blamed on everything.
Ty got his balls clipped, so nah, yeah, he told us that a long time ago.
Well, that
So
don't
stop
mean
spinning
shit.
the
I know a
narrative.
You the
vasectomy,
same
baby.
person that said that you get blamed for everything, Corey.
All
You
right,
better
you
fix
be
this shit.
crying. So clean that shit up.
We
Corey get
constantly
blamed
yelling.
for everything,
I
but
ain't got a
Hold on,
stuff
dustpan
he
on my mop right now,
hold
Rick.
on, hold on, hold on.
I ain't got a dustpan on my right now.
Hey,
Nicole, that
so
was
be
a good
saying that.
impression.
Corey be like, hold
Ty
on,
ain't got
can
no
I talk?
goddamn vasectomy.
Can
Ty
I
wasn't
talk?
old enough to get a
He be like,
vasectomy, Rick.
hold on,
Stop
I
lying.
got the text messages.
Stop lying,
He
Rick.
be like,
He
shut
old
your
enough to
fat
get a
ass. Corey be
vasectomy,
like,
nigga.
shut your fat
Nah,
ass mouth.
he told us he did, because remember we had the conversation because I told him I was going to
Ty
get one.
lying. Ty
You
lying to
gotta
your
say
ass,
bitch,
nigga.
too.
Ty
You gotta say
lying to
bitch,
your
too.
ass, nigga. Stop lying.
See,
Your
this
fat
your
ass
problem
mouth.
now. You bitches don't listen.
Your fat ass mouth always talking. You don't even know what happened.
Y'all don't see Ty denying it. He letting you deny it for him, Rick.
we don't see you pulling up them text because you'll pull up a
Bruh, I
receipt in
remember
the
the
middle.
conversation I had with Ty because I was going to get one, but I got scared. And he told me it ain't that
Mm-hmm.
bad.
Why was you
Ty
scared,
ain't old
Pickle?
enough.
Because
Ty
they
just
told me
was
the
To get his
orgasm gonna be
balls
gas.
clipped.
weaker.
He was gaslighting your
Mm.
ass so you could go ahead and get it.
I saw your comment, Uncle Bernie. If your grades weren't up to par where I went to school, you can go to prom. If your grades were like just failing,
Oh, can I finish
you
my
can
statement
go.
real quick? I just want to say, like, I feel
See
like
what
when
Ty
it comes,
say? They aren't 100%, but me and the girl never made it that
you
far.
said it, you
Nigga,
clear
you
it up.
lucky.
Anyway, I just want to finish on the statement that I still feel like kids are still having a regular prom, every year and whatnot. I don't think they're that extravagant, but I feel like social media really just hype up the ones that really do be spending money and thinking that all these parents around your area or community or whatnot are spending that much money on their kids. But not saying they aren't. I'm just saying that it's not common, but because they spending that much money, they just make it more popular. That's it. That's all.
Oh, they spending money. They just had prom season. I think it's like a few more proms left where I am. This one girl where I stay in my complex, they had a red carpet laid out from the door all the way to like the little parking lot entrance. They had her little balloon garland thing up. It was real nice send off. It was real
That's
nice.
what I was gonna say. I love when they spend the money. I do balloons, so spend it up. Get your balloon garlands. Do it all. Get the curtains. Get the carpet. All of it. But a castle. That's a lot.
Well, I know for my prom, I just bought with $120 dress from the mall, and had somebody else pay for the limo, and we were good. Hair and makeup and all. I didn't spend no
Man,
more than $500, and I
man,
had fun.
back in the day, they used to get them from J.C. Penney, and then they used to donate them for next year. and all that somebody had to do was goddamn, because y'all only won one night. That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
they
I don't
do
yeah,
believe in
prom
shit
dress
like
drives
that.
around here too. Yeah.
yeah. There are a lot of dress drives going on. So yeah,
Diamond, do you think it's not the majority that's spending the money like this, and it's just the few that are going viral, or do you think
I don't think it's the
a lot more
majority.
people are spending the money?
Enjoy it because a lot of y'all keep screaming and people ain't got the money.
not me. They got it.
Let's be
I
let's
was
be honest. If some of these motherfuckers had the money, they'll got them spend this shit on them goddamn kids. We
Mm-hmm.
already know
Not
that.
me.
If them hood motherfuckers, if they had 20K, hell yeah, they'll spend on them goddamn kids.
But
I don't
Diamond,
think so though.
did you hear about that YT lady where she it was on TikTok. I couldn't find the video because she got everybody blocked, but she was basically saying that the black community glorifies hood proms because that's all they ever will amount to. After prom they typically get pregnant, don't graduate, and don't live up.
Someone sent me that video. Hold on, let me find it. Someone sent me that. Let me find it.
Nicole, what's a hood
that was
prom
just
though?
pure
That's what I
racism.
was.
That's
I'm
all.
gonna be
That's just
honest.
pure racism.
I don't want to say I know what it is because like I don't like that connotation of hood prom. I think that people just celebrating their child's milestones.
Do you
Because if
think that
you
is
don't,
comparable to the baby's first
Oh,
birthdays? Like what
fuck
people are
no.
spending on
Fuck
the
no.
baby's first
They be
birthdays?
going through the same shit, so I don't
no.
understand why the fuck they always have to. They
If
can
y'all
take
can
sex with
see the,
us.
if y'all got the
Hold
video,
on.
hold on, if y'all got the video, can y'all send it to me on my Black Diamond?
Diamond just, Diamond, that video you just played, right? You got this dude in a prom suit dressed like the Riddler.
Hallie,
Like,
you got your
are
second
we
device?
serious? Niggas going to
No, I'm
prom
dropping shoes off to my son.
as super villains and shit like this. This
These
nigga
are
had a suit themed after the Riddler. Like,
Corey,
these
look
are
at the
these
same.
video.
are,
They
hold on.
study
Cause,
with gym shoes
hey,
on.
I can't show it, but somebody just sent me an image of a boy and a girl holding choppers in their hand. Like, this is hood shit. This ghetto? What the fuck?
My little cousin
Let's
just went
be
on
real
prom and they
fucking
was
listed here. It's ghetto. Stop
It's one
saying it ain't a hood. Yes, we got to start putting titles to this shit. We got to start condemning what the fuck is wrong. Why your kids going off on a send off holding choppers in their hand?
one girl
Like,
lost
what
Diamond,
her
the
they said,
hell
can you
wrong
play the
with y'all?
video again?
The prom got a theme though. Some of them
one
do.
girl lost her
What? They
scholarships.
ain't gonna have no
Wait,
chopper
Corey.
style.
Hold on,
Wait,
wait
Corey.
one
What the
second.
hell?
Nobody sent me the video of the YT lady speaking on the proms and how the it's hood stuff. Nobody sent me that video. Y'all sent me the video of the video I already played. The
If I
video y'all
if,
wasn't in here on
if I
time
go find it, where you want me to send it to, Diamond?
on Instagram. I didn't get it
Okay.
on Instagram. Send it to me on Instagram.
Corey. So people
It's the
can't
Now,
go
pants, man. It's the
hold on, hold
pants.
on. What type
Hold
of
on, wait
theme
one
you would
second. I
have?
have it. Hold on, wait one second. I got it, honey. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
It's prom season, which means one thing and one thing only, hood prom. And I think what a lot of people fail to realize is hood prom and baby mama culture are like this. You can't have one without the other. You can't have hood prom or the baby shower stuff or the gender reveals or anything like that without baby mama culture, because the reason why the dresses are so extravagant in the cars and the show and the presentation is because this is the closest these girls will ever get to being a bride. In the Black community, I'm sorry to say it, actually no, it's not, because it's the truth, especially in
Hold
lower
on, let her
income
finish.
households. There's not as much of an emphasis on family anymore. These kids aren't getting married. They're going to be baby mamas and baby daddies, so they're never going to have a wedding. These girls are never going to walk down the aisle. Some of them probably will, but the majority of them will never be a wife. They will never be a bride, so they'll never have a wedding. That's why the dresses remind you of big, beautiful wedding dresses. These kids are substituting their wedding with prom.
Me first.
Where the hell she get that
Wait a
audacity?
minute.
Go ahead,
Me
Q.
first.
Go ahead.
I
'Cause
know
what
this
the fuck?
motherfucker. You bitches have abortions. You motherfucking parents, they sip your ass off to motherfucking 10 by 2 somewhere so they families don't know that you motherfucking pregnant. Y'all get rid of y'all motherfucking kids. They send y'all white asses off. I know you fucking lying to me. Y'all, why y'all? Who said that
Okay, so
shit?
wait. Hold on. Wait.
You mad?
Hold on. Wait. So are y'all going to look over the message, or y'all gonna are y'all gonna
I
look over?
think
It's
that's what I was
because
gonna
she
say.
white.
She not wrong.
It's
She not
part. She
wrong.
not wrong.
I feel like if
You
it
live.
came from
No, 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 no,
somebody of
no,
our
no, no, no,
stature,
no. She
it
Y'all
is
would
really
be.
for to sit up
wrong.
here and say
She
that? Y'all
not
really
really
gonna sit up
wrong.
here and say that lady wrong?
No way y'all
I can
gonna
pull
That
up.
lady
say
I
I'm
can
dead
a
go.
wrong.
racist.
No, cause
There's
y'all
no
wrong.
She
way.
not
Because at the
wrong.
end of the day, a
A
lot
lot
of
of people in the
cultures,
comments saying she's not wrong. There's a lot of people in the comments saying she's not wrong.
she is
Dead wrong.
wrong.
I think
It's a
it's the
lot
YT
of
mess.
cultures
people,
who
Like the
have come
person
in
that
the
people with
age
money, they
deliberated.
do the
party.
same thing, Diamond. Them white
But
folks
the
do the
But how
same
problem,
many
thing.
But they
cultures
They
have
get
buy
come in
their
the
married and
age
baby.
they get
event?
Hey,
divorced
one
too,
at a
and they end up
time.
baby mamas too. So
This ain't your
I don't
platinum co-host.
understand. They don't stay married. They don't keep their kids. They don't. Who gave her the audacity to be able to give that message and speak on something she don't know shit about?
That's the
YT
part that
T
I'm
people
saying.
spend money on their
But if
kids'
that
proms
same
too.
message was
What
given by
Diamond is,
somebody of
hold
our
on.
color,
Come on, Scott Walker. Come
all
on,
What
right,
Scott.
fuck it.
what
Let me get a
Diamond is
message.
Come on,
saying,
Scott
Y'all be
Walker.
saying, hold on. Let me get a message. Would it matter?
debate the
Would it matter
message,
if
not
I
the
gave a message?
messenger. That's what she Diamond saying. Debate the
yep.
message, not the messenger.
I don't think the
Right.
Don't
message is
bring
correct.
white T people into it. Just debate
I
what
don't.
she was talking about.
I don't think the
What you
message
standing
is
on?
correct because I think there are some there are black women
Oh,
and men getting married, so you
are
can't
you
say that.
planning on getting married? Speak
Are
on
you planning
yourself.
on? Don't worry about me,
So
bitch
hold
ass
on.
nigga. Shut your
So
ass up.
But
y'all really think YT people don't spend money on them kids' prom? Y'all
Hell
know
yeah, they
y'all.
I know.
do.
I know y'all
Let me
ain't
tell you
bullshitting
something.
me.
Not like
Hold
I
that.
on.
They
know
don't.
more
But
They
people
the
spend
that
money
Q,
on
aren't
the
other
Q,
married
stuff.
in
not,
the
They
suburbs
not
invested.
than in the
Q,
hood. I'm not
Q,
speaking
not
on
to.
black and white. I'm gonna speak on hood and suburbs. I know more people that are single parents in the suburbs than in the hood. I know a lot of people that are married with happy homes in the hood. The hood don't got shit to do with it.
But
I think she's
understand
saying
this.
hood as black, and that's why I said we. If the message
Good
came
black.
from a different person, it would have been different. But what she said was not wrong because even when I said earlier, my friends that's going to Texas, getting they kids proms custom suits custom made and spending $30K, they single moms. It
Understand
Y'all
though.
got. I ain't doing
Like
this shit.
y'all,
Hell no.
no Q to what you saying though. It don't matter who the messenger is. It's the message in general. Your kid, you giving your kid the highest level of the prom, and they can't fathom nothing else. It's not coming like a man's supposed to come up. Used to put the little corsage on the woman's arm and stuff like. You don't have those traditions no more, and that's like a wedding. That woman come out, that man is
Diamond, did you
there.
get my
That
CA?
bouquet, they're living right there in that moment. And they can't peak no higher than that. That's the message in that message. But
not
people not gonna
really,
like it because who it came from. Like, let's be
not really.
realistic.
Hold on
It's
one
your
second.
it's your fairy tale night.
Hold on one second, Corey. Nerdy paid for nerdy time. Go ahead, nerdy time.
Yeah, it's nerdy time right now. We're not just gonna agree with that blatantly and that whatnot. And I'm not, and I will say something about her because she's a white tea person. They be spending money on their Sweet 16s. They be spending on that money on their weddings and stuff and everything like that. It's first off, this is a celebration. We're not the only ones spending money on these celebrations, these once in a lifetime celebrations and whatnot. But she has the audacity to talk about white people, with black people and all that, talking about baby mother culture and whatnot and everything. When they're the ones who also have the baby mother cultures. They're just not talked about a lot because they silence they shit. They don't talk about it. They don't talk about how they mamas be getting pregnant at 15, 16, and 17 after the prom. They go tell their daddy that they pregnant and they daddies didn't want them to be pregnant in college, so they gotta go get an AB from another state to go deal with that situation. We're not doing this here. We got when they do those type of celebrations, once in a lifetime celebrations like Sweet 16, high school proms and whatnot, I expect everybody to go out like that. Now I don't understand where she get this correlation from where this is the only thing that they got going for themselves. But I've seen a lot successful black women nowadays than any other time. Don't get me wrong, there has been black women who have been successful and been praised a lot. But there's a lot more black women and black men that are graduating college, being more successful, getting themselves on the news based off what they did as a profession and whatnot, and celebrating it. I see more black people on TV getting celebrated and whatnot. But I don't know where the fuck she get this shit from, but this shit is absolutely asinine. It's actually crazy to me that some of y'all are actually agreeing to this, because y'all have to admit that either somebody in your family yourself is contributing to what she says, and that if you think that what she says is true, then it's either you that did this or it's somebody in your family that did the same that you agree with. I'm sorry, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. That's crazy to me.
You got to speak to the marriage now.
There's a number.
You just so if you took all that time, you took all.
Hold on, Corey.
Corey, hush. Good morning, Diamond.
Go ahead, Helke. Good morning, baby.
There's a number of stitches out there, that educational stitches to what that woman said, that could, teach Corey some things in regards to the historical fact behind our proms. We're not talking about the lavish ones that people do for social media, because if you keep it in context, before social media, proms were local, so you didn't have all of that. I believe social media has played a big part in how things have changed as it pertains to the jets and all that kind of stuff, right? But I want to say this: it's never a time in my life that I will agree with anything a flaming racist says. That woman has so many videos on this online that's just putting down black people, period. So I would say play the educational videos that responded to her so you can hear exactly what's being said, because our community, and this is the thing about people that eat propaganda, such as Corey, our community lives no different than any other community. You know why our community is highlighted for those white tea talking points and those talk pieces and those race baiting videos? It's because they know we will eat it up. They know we will. I don't know what it does to our brains, but there is not one community that lives any different than what we do. So seriously, you got to step outside of these bubbles. Step outside of these bubbles. Are we perfect? No. Are they perfect? No. But guess what? We're not doing. We're not playing the propaganda game. And for some reason, I don't know what it is. We don't even understand the historical context behind the proms that we have. Like, we have proms. They have bar mitzvahs. They have extravagant sweet 16s. They have a number of things that they do that we don't do. So I don't know. Yeah, I would find those.
You talking about propaganda, but all schools have a high school prom, a graduation prom. Like, let's be realistic here. I'm not understanding. No, because what she's saying is, y'all, hold on. Y'all compare bar mitzvahs, sweet 16 to a high school. Hold on, because y'all compare all these other events to a high school prom. A high school prom is an event that's put on by the high school for graduating students, even though you can go to that prom as an underclassman because somebody invited you to the prom. Like, let's be realistic here. We're talking, y'all up here with the propaganda, y'all damn self.
So what's the comparison between prom and being a teen mom? What are you talking about?
He didn't comprehend.
She put up the sweet 16. She put
out examples of their celebrations that they do versus what there's a historical context behind our proms. Do you remember?
We're talking about proms. We're not talking about everything else. And y'all don't want me to finish my statement because y'all know y'all damn wrong.
No, I'm not.
You're not wrong. I just don't understand. You saying that the stuff that we just listed.
If you let me finish, you will understand.
No. I don't understand.
Diamond played the video last
Don't play no video, Diamond, because I'm trying to ask him a question. I'm trying to ask a question. If the Sweet 16 bar mitzvahs are not comparable to prom, how's being a single mom comparable to being prom? How's being a single mom comparable to going to a prom, Corey? How is being a single mom comparable by going to a prom?
It's a coming out of age event, Corey. It's a coming of age.
Come on now.
Motherfuckers, A coming of
Big
age
Diamond.
event isn't like a bar mitzvah, a sweet 16. Those are coming of age events,
But you
parties
just
and
said that
shit.
they're not
What the fuck
comparable
is
to a
y'all talking
prom,
about?
Corey. You
A
just said
prom is a
that.
graduation event.
Big
What the
No,
Big
it's
Diamond.
But
not.
it's with the different cultures though. Like
Oh my God, Corey.
Hispanics, they do
y'all
key
slow.
stays. Bar mitzvahs for
Big
But
Diamond.
nigga, you be
13.
only one slow
It's
on
different
here.
people.
I'm trying.
What is a
Big
prom
Diamond.
for? Who throws a prom?
I don't really
A prom
care
is a prom is
about
an
who
event.
does what. This whole argument as far as what people do, I could care less. I could care less who spends what. I'm looking at what betters our community as a whole. And what betters our community is instead of spending 30,000 on a prom, spend that 30,000 and buy you a house.
Corey, you got 5 minutes. Sorry. Go ahead, dog.
I don't understand that mindset of okay, spend all this lavish money on something that's a one-day event when that same money could help you as far as life goes. And then I don't care who says it. I'm not agreeing with everything that woman says by no stretch of the imagination, but some of the points she made are relevant. So I mean, if you can't receive the message because of the
Oh my
message,
God, you're Cooney?
Wait.
You're Cooney.
Which point? Which point? You
the
said some
point
of the points. Which ones?
the point where she said our community isn't stressing marriage. Once upon a time, we were married at 80 something percent. That to me means a lot. That says who we are and what we're about as far as us connecting and trying to be better for our community and for our families. I feel like that is a key to us getting back to a stage to where things are better for us as a people. So I agree with that point. The rest of the stuff she could have kept. But
I hate y'all feel
to
like
me,
white women can't be baby
to me,
mamas.
it don't matter who says what. It's about the message, not the messenger. So I can get rid of all the nonsense, and I'm not going to compare. She said this, so white people do this and Jews do that, and I could care less what anybody else is doing. What are we doing, and how do we better us? That would be my concern.
I have to disagree with you, Doc, because first off, you can't tell anybody how to spend the money on their kids, whether it's a lot of money or little money to help the community or whatnot. I mean, just because they got that 20K don't mean they have to spend it on the community to make it better. And just because that 20K is going to be put in the community doesn't make it any better. But to say, it's a nobody should be spending that much money on their kids, that's not up for you to say anything about that. Second off, you're not just gonna just dismiss everything else that she said or try to agree with what she's also said, because it's like, some of y'all be cool sometimes. Y'all really don't be listening or paying attention to what people be saying. I'm sorry.
That is
There's
so
no
funny
way,
to me
there's no way that you really agree with that woman.
wrong
No.
and then say that I
So
don't
you just say,
listen.
how you
That
gonna
is
say
so
that?
funny to me for
How
someone
it's
to
so
get
funny to me how
everything
you
I
say
said
you're ready
wrong
for the black
and then
community, you
complain
want to
I
spend money on
don't
the black
listen.
community, and they agree with a racist. How you
First
gonna
of
say
all,
you want to do shit for the black
first of
community
all,
and
if
agree
you
with a
listened,
racist? Everything that she
if you
just said was
listened,
racist, but
if
you
you
say you still try
listened,
to be
if
a
you
part of the black
listened,
community.
then you
You're
wouldn't
not,
have
and
made
you're
those
not as
comments
you're not
because
just as
those are
woke as you think you
completely
are,
off.
bro. You
I don't know
walking
what's
with
wrong
a
with
white
your
man's shoes
hearing and
on.
interpretation, but you
Ain't
don't
no
listen to
interpretation.
nothing.
I
You just go
interpreted that
off.
you
You
agree with
just
a
like
racist, but at
talking.
the same time, you just
You
told a black
nerdy, you
person
just like
that they shouldn't be
talking, nerdy.
spending
You
20K
don't
on their
listen for
kids,
nothing.
but you agree with a racist. What's happening here?
Nerdy, you don't listen for
And you
nothing.
just talking too.
If you listen
I
to
ain't listening shit
understand,
to you.
if you
You
listened to
you in the same
understand,
thing.
then
You in the
Father,
same
ma'am, if
thing. You in the same
it's
thing. Just
impossible
said
to
that
hold
you
a
want a
conversation
black
with you,
person to
nerdy. I try
spend
not to even talk
20K
to you.
on the community, but then agree with a racist with everything else they said. You just said that.
Let me read this.
Nerdy, if you would have listened to
And then
me, you would have
I
heard me
don't give
say
a
that
damn.
I,
No,
God dang,
no,
of course you don't give a dang because you can't
no, you don't
understand
give a damn
things.
either.
If you
Diamond
can't
trying to
Diamond's
understand
trying to
things, I
talk.
talk.
get it.
Diamond's trying to
Diamond trying to
talk. It's
talk.
not that
Diamond,
important.
Diamond,
Diamond's
did
trying
you
to talk.
understand what I said?
No.
Diamond,
Diamond, don't answer him.
Diamond,
Diamond, go ahead and
Diamond, did
talk.
you understand what I said when? Did
Doc,
you
let
understand
Diamond
what I
talk. I
said when I?
got you.
Hey, don't mute me if you don't mute Doc. Thank you.
So let me read this CEA Instagram. They said, Diamond, here we go again. I would never pocket watch anyone, but spending $10,000 or $20,000 on a total of 4-hour event is kind of ridiculous. Someone said earlier, most of these kids come out with a low GPA. I just wish the parents spend just as much on tutoring,
Facts.
after school STEMs programs, and college tuition if they choose to go. We have to admit we could do better when it comes to money.
Facts.
All I'm gonna say is, I don't know if y'all go look at these same parents' profiles after prom, but normally they go back and they post their kids that has their high ass GPA graduating valedictorian, and they're having full ride scholarships to multiple colleges. So the kids who I normally see their parents doing they big one for are usually those kids. So I don't even know what y'all talking about. Go back and look at those kids when their parents post their accomplishment of what they did in school. The parents that's spending that money, they kids did what they were supposed to do. Valedictorian, they're everything they're supposed to do. College acceptance. But y'all
Yeah,
keep ignoring that part. Let these parents do what they want to do if their kids did what they were supposed to do.
it's crazy to me how people make so many
Hold on.
assumptions based on a
God damn,
30-second
y'all don't want
video.
nobody
It's
else
just
to
crazy.
goddamn talk.
Like,
Let me say this.
yeah, you
Hold
need to do
on,
what
Corey.
you're saying,
Hold on,
Corey. All
Corey.
I just
Hold
said
on,
was people
Corey.
just making
Hold
assumptions
on,
based off a
Corey.
30-minute
Hold
video.
on, Corey and Nerdy. Hold on. Go ahead, Private.
That's what I was going to say, something similar to what the other lady just said. I have 2 young adult sons, and neither of my sons went to prom. And I have a set of 11-year-old twins, and I don't think my boy twin is going to be interested in going to the prom either. But she's a high performer. She scores high academically. She plays 3 instruments. She's involved in sports. And when it comes time for her prom, whatever she asks for is what I'm going to do, because it's a rite of passage. The other lady was saying the same thing. It's no different than a bar mitzvah, than a quinceañera, than a sweet 16. If my child is doing everything that she's expected to do, when it comes time for her prom, I'm not going to spend $20,000. But whatever she asks for is what's going to happen because she's worked for it. And that's in someone else said that the lady was racist. The tone that she used was racist. Every single thing that came out of that lady's mouth, you could tell that it was dripping with stereotypes and racism. She has an agenda as it relates to Black people. And secondly, just so you guys know it, we are everything. Every single thing. The reason she has an issue with it is likely because she has a daughter in her household that is wanting to do it real big for her prom. And her daughter is pulling up these prom videos from our community showing it. That's why. It's because we are raising. So before, you used to be able to just rent a limo. We've raised the bar. And that's the problem. And I don't receive anything that a racist white person has to say about me or my community or my children or what I do for my children. But thank y'all.
Let me say this, right? And please let me say this. Y'all keep saying this is a rite of fucking passage. If y'all know the origination of it, remember they used to wear the big hula hoops at the bottom of the dresses? They were ball gowns
Petticoats.
when they went back. Right, they went back in proms back in the days. What a prom was not a fucking rite of passage. It was to teach you etiquette and social manners. You went there and you performed a certain way. Y'all Negroes keep changing fucking definitions to fit y'all dumbass narratives. Stop that dumbass shit. That's not a black thing. Prom is not a fucking black thing. It's a fucking school thing. And school ain't got no goddamn color when your kids going to it.
I don't
Stop
think.
that
Now,
dumbass shit.
Corey, I
Now,
don't
I'm
think
talking.
now.
Why y'all can't let me finish?
Oh my
And
gosh.
y'all want to say
Hold
I'm
on.
crashing out, but y'all cutting me off. It's not a rite of passage. Y'all go look it up. Your niggas probably wasn't the first to do it. Yeah, you could mute
Go
me,
ahead,
Keith, but
Corey.
I'm not wrong. You're
Keith got
ignorant
you
as
I'm
again,
just
hell.
Corey.
saying what I was going to say is, do I think it's a rite of passage? No. But do I think, because like I said before, you just can't go to prom if you're great.
One second. Corey, you got 5 minutes. Go ahead,
Nicole,
Joe.
can I just correct something that's historically not factual, not factual at all? And this is why I say Black history, American history is so important. The reason why that proms are the way that they are today is because there was a time that we didn't have proms. We couldn't go. We didn't have a right to attend. Do you
I was just
understand
thinking that.
the historical situation behind proms in our communities?
Yes. Yes, I do.
It hasn't been that long. That's why I don't understand why Corey is sitting here. Corey, you need to read a Black history book or something. Because you be so off and so wrong.
I was just gonna, and outside of that, like we're Black people are looked at to being felons. This, you drop out of school, you
Hold
this,
on
you
one
that.
second,
So
y'all.
now prom.
Big Sam, who was that Galaxy 4? Miss Diamond. I want to join. Come on. Who was that? Oh, they said unmute Corey. Okay, so it'll be 2 to unmute Corey. You got to send 2 of them.
So I'm with you, Hellcat, because it's like with us, like they got the bar mitzvahs and stuff like that. So I understand that part, but we drop out.
Yeah.
We drop out of school. We don't do this. We don't do that. And it is a rite of passage for us. Like the society, the world has painted Black people to be like the world was built on our back. America was built on our back.
I still don't understand how going to prom and being a single mom is comparable.
But
More
it's
comparable
not. Y'all
than
gotta listen to the whole thing. You can't pick out what you don't agree with. Listen to the whole message.
That's what
Everything
she
that lady
said.
said. No, everything that she said was not wrong. Some things that she said was not correct.
But you agreeing with the racist then?
I'm not
everything she said was wrong.
It wasn't. Everything she said
What was right?
not wrong.
What was right?
So wait 1 second. Hold on. Let me replay the video.
Because it wasn't everything she said wasn't.
I just asked you what was right. What was
She gonna play the video. She gonna play the video,
Listen to
y'all.
Nerdy and let Nerdy say the same message. And
You gotta play the video, y'all. Hold on.
The hell? Okay, let me play the video.
Can you play the video without showing it? Let them hear the message.
No, let her show the video how she want to show it. Why you trying to make her
she do it the way she want to do it?
Can y'all just let her play the video, y'all?
God dang.
Let me play the video.
You can't have hood prom.
Hear me out.
It's prom season, which means one thing and one thing only, hood prom. And I think what a lot of people fail to realize is hood prom and baby mama culture are like this. You can't have one without the other. You can't have hood prom or the baby shower stuff or the gender reveals or anything like that without baby mama culture. Because the reason why the dresses are so extravagant in the cars and the show and the presentation is because this is the closest these girls will ever get to being a bride. In the Black community, I'm sorry to say it, actually, no, I'm not, because it's the truth, especially in lower income households, there's not as much of an emphasis on family anymore. These kids aren't getting married. They're going to be baby mamas and baby daddies, so they're never going to have a wedding. These girls are never going to walk down the aisle. Some of them probably will, but the majority of them will never be a wife. They will never be a bride, so they'll never have a wedding. That's why the dresses remind you of big, beautiful wedding dresses. These kids are substituting their wedding with prom.
Hey, Nicole, tell Rich Girl what was right from what that lady said.
Please.
Okay, so when I first heard the video, I was driving my kids to school. Now that I hear it now that I hear it now, I was listening, but I wasn't like but even some of the stuff that she said was whatever. But that shit that I hear now, and I'm sitting at home.
That's what you heard when you was driving.
Can I speak on it?
Well, I didn't see the person. I didn't see the person, and I heard the message.
Can I speak on it? Can I speak on it? Yeah, can I speak on it? Right. What she said was wrong because she mixed.
No, Corey, you gotta wait. Hold on, Corey, 1 second. You gotta wait. The reason why you gotta wait, Corey, because there's people up here that didn't get a chance to speak yet. So just hold tight and let them speak, and then you can chime in. Go ahead, Miss J Sam.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Well,
Okay, I'm one of them parents that spent, by the time my daughter's senior year, I think I spent well over 10K. And here's the reason why. My daughter was valedictorian. She graduated with a 4.6. She's been an A student since first grade. And I went above and beyond because she deserved above and beyond.
They're
Yes, she
asking, are
had a
you
night. Her
married?
dress was over
Are you married, babe?
$2,000.
Are you married, honey?
Her huh?
Are you married?
It don't
Yes,
matter.
yes,
Why
ma'am.
does
I am
that
married.
matter?
She said
I
yes,
Go
she
with the
believe it'll
is.
be
message.
They're
19
asking
years
because
in
in the
June.
video, the lady was like, "These girls will only be baby mamas; they'll never be wives."
Okay.
They asking, do she have a college fund?
Yes, my daughter goes to UT. She got a full scholarship to UT
Yes,
Austin.
ma'am.
That's what I'm
She's
talking about.
graduating.
Period.
Congratulations to your
Period.
daughter. You did a wonderful
So,
job
you
raising your
know,
daughter.
Y'all let
Good
her
job.
she
finish.
deserved
Somebody in the
everything that
comments
she
said
got.
that I bet you aren't married. Someone in the comments said they bet you ain't married. Go ahead, though. Go ahead,
I
son.
Some
am.
of these
I'm
people
very
just
married. I've
mad
been
because
married
they
for
ain't got
18
10K
years.
to drop on the prom.
Going
That's
on
the
19
problem.
years.
That's yeah.
My parents were married for 14 years, and my dad died early, and I lost my mom early. My husband's parents been married over 50 years. His grandparents been married over 50 years. Majority of his whole family. So we come from a married family. So that's here nor there. But I went over and above because she deserved it. You know, she got over 1.2 million in scholarships and money
Ooh.
and grants. So by the time I did her prom, her big graduation party, and we had a family cruise, I spent over 10K. But that's deserving. But I don't I was just coming up to say that I was one of those parents, but she deserved everything she got.
Congratulations, sound like you did a
Yes, she
great
did.
job.
Congratulations to you and your
Congratulations. And every
May I
daughter.
dime was
speak?
well spent.
May I
Thank
speak?
you. And she's graduating
Congrats,
next year.
mama.
She come out next year.
Diamond,
And
there's
she'll
a
be
second
double majoring.
video too.
Double
There's a
major.
second one to what she said. She was talking about why she said it and this and
May
that
I
too.
speak?
Go ahead, Yoshi. What's up?
Well, I just
Okay.
wanted to say, first of all, kudos.
Okay.
Go ahead, Yoshi.
Okay. I just want to say, first of all, kudos to all the parents that celebrate and center their children for prom. Prom is a big event. I'm sorry, it's a milestone. I don't agree with the spirit of what that woman had to say, because I know that everything she said came from an opinion, right? It's unfortunate though, as a society, that when we look on social media, we do tend to see a lot of gender reveals and a lot of events like that, where there isn't a husband and wife. It's just a boyfriend, girlfriend. They're young, and people are putting like extravagant thought in those types of things. But when it comes to prom, if you can, you should. That is when I bought my daughter's prom dress, I spent $400. This was like years ago. I spent $400 dress, and I don't regret not one single dime doing that. What I do have a problem with, because I think everybody on the panel had amazing points, but what I do have a problem with is the fact that I think Corey said it, which is interesting, but there are a lot of people who do those types of things, and I do believe these children deserve it, but they don't do the forethought, meaning like they don't put money away for investments for them. They don't, what I'm saying? It's kind of like being smart. And I've seen a lot of kids who, have been celebrated, who are being celebrated for prom, and whose parents are living, their parents are living paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of gives a little off balance, but I am all for celebrating the milestones of our children. And the reason why YT people focus so much on us, because we do it better. And we're the standard. You know what I'm saying? We set the tone everywhere in the fucking world. There is nowhere in the world where Americans are like, oh, I want to be like, and no shame to nobody else, but nowhere in the world do you see any black Americans saying, I want to be like the Africans. I want to be like the Indians. I want to be like the Chinese. Like we are them. So that's one of the reasons why they focus on us the way they do.
Good morning, everybody. I'm just trying to figure out how a single mama who didn't have no motherfucking daddy worried about what the fuck we doing as black people.
I just sent you the video, Diamond, on Instagram.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh,
Because she didn't have
that
no
clear
daddy.
woman a single
So,
mama?
yeah, she a single mama and her daddy left her. So why
And
she worried
she in
about what the fuck we
nigga
doing?
business. Ain't that
Single
right?
mom that worked two jobs,
Did
love her
did
kids,
I
and never
cut y'all off? Did I cut y'all off? I'm trying to figure out why she ended up being a single mama. What led her down the motherfucking road of being a single mama? Was it the hood prom that she went to? Oh no, because she didn't go to no motherfucking hood prom. Girl, if y'all shut the fuck up and leave us the fuck alone and worry about why the fuck you a single mama and ain't got no daddy. Have a good day, y'all. I'm listening.
Don't leave now, Dad.
You Dab.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm just going back on mute. Because y'all really be giving a fuck about what motherfuckers say about us when they don't even have the fuck shit that they worried about what we don't got.
Can I ask a real question? Because
Before you
that white lady said hood, but you know white people get hood too, right? Trailer
Don't
park is
try to
hood.
change it now.
They
We
trailer
already
park
know
is
how you
hood.
think.
We
We already know how you think.
Quit trying to take up for this racist
I'm not trying
lady.
to. I'm not trying to take up for her. I swear to God. But one thing about me is I listen to the whole everything. I don't
You didn't the first
compartmentalize.
time, and then you try to check me and Rich Girl.
No, I didn't. But then when like one thing about me, when somebody say something, I can be like, okay, I was wrong on that. It's not that I'm changing. Y'all be so hell bent on what y'all think. Listen to other people and you can learn.
No,
But
baby,
you
we don't
change
listen
your
to no
whole
white
perspective
racist
after the
motherfuckers.
second
Because somebody
time.
told me
What are
the
you
other
talking
thing and
about?
I looked at it that way, I said, okay, I see where you're coming from. It's not that I changed.
They looking at the messenger though, and it
And
ain't
that's what
the
I'm saying.
message.
Like, that's the
Ain't no.
problem with
It's
y'all.
still
Y'all
All
it's
right, then
still a
let's talk
messenger.
about it then. Let's
Oh
talk
my
about it
Still a
then.
God.
mess.
let's talk
Y'all
about
won't
Hold
it.
on,
let
let's talk.
nobody say nothing.
Diamond,
So
did
I
you
be
get the
wanting to
Let's
second
talk.
talk
video?
about it then.
It's not about getting your
Wait
thoughts
one
together
second.
because
It's a
Y'all,
good
hold
dirty
Hold
topic.
Y'all
on.
can't get
on.
two words out
Hold
without
on.
y'all
Wait one
crying.
second. Hold on. Wait one second, please. Let me read this long ass message. Hold on. See, this is how you know most black people are delusional. We are the poorest demographic. There's no arguing that. Again, therefore, most black people are stationed in urban areas, aka the hoods and ghettos. I have lived all throughout the southern states. It's the same all over. I think the issue is the few black people that are not from the hood has been cultural appropriating their own people, meaning it's a lot of y'all that mimic hood cultures until you get put in a hood situation. For example, I have nephews that never been to the hood, but think they are NBA YoungBoy clones. Another example, the colorful wigs, half naked looks. Women idolized today come from the hood culture. Early 2000s, that wasn't common amongst suburban black people. It's like the new effect from the movie ATL. Over time, they begin to idolize and bring hood culture to the forefront. Now you ain't cool unless you look like a gangster or a streetwalker. What used to be looked down upon, the majority of the black people embrace now. I remember my older sister used to get clowned for going to school with blue and orange weave in her head. Now, that's normal. And we must stop lying to ourselves. Most black people are not getting married. Most are peaking literally at high school. Motherfuckers can barely read in today's time. We will never fix the issues if we keep lying to each other, as if there are not problems in our communities. Go ahead, y'all. Long message, I told you.
Diamond, did you get the video I sent? It's the second part with her talking.
But Rich Girl, I got it. I will play it, but y'all, let me hear everybody out first.
I know. I just wanted to know if you got it. I didn't know.
Whole message. Like, and I think what's wrong with our community is we harp on the part that we connect with, but listen to the whole message. Everything that he said wasn't wrong. Everything the other lady said wasn't wrong. And we got to keep it on what the subject is.
Okay, what was right? What she said in the video? What was
The
right? 'Cause
You
lady,
still ain't told us what's right.
Hold on, because I'm not done. She said in the video that we can't have prom without being a baby mother. She said that.
I
So
didn't
what
hear her say
exactly?
that we couldn't have it without being a baby
You don't
mama.
listen. You
I
can't listen.
listened.
Am I the no? Because you didn't listen the first time. Now you didn't say you didn't hear that.
No, I
Okay,
heard it
I'm
the
done.
second time, and then I said, okay, I hear it now. And then y'all said, oh, you changing your mind. She did not say we cannot have prom because we a baby mama. But then what I also said earlier
No,
before
she
you
said we
came
can't
on,
have prom without being a baby. We have to have both. That's what she said.
and that's what I said I don't agree with. But I also
Okay,
said
but
my
then what in the
friends,
video she said that you agree with then?
when you say hood, first of all, she's saying hood. She's not saying black. Baby, the white people got hood too.
When
Trailer
people
parks and all that
say
other stuff.
hood, they think black people, and you know it.
But that's y'all. We have
No,
to
that's
stop.
America.
It's not, because guess what? The trailer park is the hood for the white people.
Now, when people talk about hood, they talking about black. I'm sorry.
But it is
You
true,
being
though, but it's
obtuse right
still,
now.
I'm not taking up
She
for
really
that
is. She
lady.
really is. Because if we play this again, because the first time you agree with her, the second time, oh, I didn't agree with it. No,
Say
girl.
something. She literally talked about black people, so she wasn't talking about everybody. She talked about black people. She showed black people on the screen and said it's hood season. So you cannot sit up here and say that she just wasn't talking about black
Guess
people.
what?
That's
Okay,
wrong.
so let's
Okay,
take it a
hold
step
on.
further.
I'm not them. I didn't cut you off.
You're right, babe. I'm sorry.
So two. Well, you still ain't said what she said was right. You keep talking about we not listening, but you haven't told her what you feel. You haven't told us what you feel that she said was right. You still ain't said that.
Hold on, y'all. Let me play the video. Live life. Ooh, who's that diamond money gun for? Ugh, I'm scared. She said, "Hey, Nicole." Oh, Nicole, baby, they paid to drop you, babe. Sorry, honey.
I'm out.
Damn. Let me play a video.
Ruffled some feathers, to say the least, as of recently, because I said the reason that we see a rise in hood prom, hood graduation, hood baby showers, and stuff like that is because of a lack of emphasis of having the father in the home in the black community, especially low income ones, such as the hood, and as well as the rise of baby mama culture, because these young girls don't ever really see themselves becoming brides or having a wedding or being a wife, because they don't see it modeled around them. They don't see it in media. They just assume, whether subconsciously or consciously, that they're just going to become somebody's baby mama. So they're substituting their wedding with prom. And I've pissed off the black community with saying that. And quite frankly, I couldn't be happier. Because I don't say what I say out of hate. I don't hate black people, despite popular assumption. I'm not racist. I say what I say out of love. I can either be your biggest cheerleader or I can be your drill sergeant, and right now I'm your drill sergeant. Right now, you need someone to look you in the eyes and say, oh, you can't do that. So you get mad enough to actually do the thing. Because countless black creators have said the same exact thing that I am saying, but they don't get the attention they deserve because they're not pissing you off. I'm pissing you off. I'm glad I'm pissing you off. Now change. Put an emphasis on having the father in the home. Put an emphasis on not having children before marriage. Put an emphasis on raising happy, healthy communities and making sure a child has two happy, healthy parents and one happy, healthy home. Because like I said in my original videos, I don't have a dad myself. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to have a dad. Daddy issues have no race. And I can see daddy issues from a mile away. I can see the lack of self-worth in these girls, the lack of self-esteem, the thinking that every man is going to leave you just like my dad did. I know it because I've lived it. I know it when I see it. And I don't want that for literally any other person, any other child, regardless of race. So yes, I'm glad I pissed you off. Now change.
I can't relate.
Damn.
I ain't got daddy issues.
So,
I
hey,
ain't got
Nicole,
daddy
you
issues.
still want to keep on with that mentality that you had earlier before you got dropped,
Yeah.
or
She's assuming
still
we
want
all have
to?
daddy issues like her crusty ass, and we don't.
She is
Carmen,
trifling. First and foremost, there are a lot of black fathers in the lives of their children. That is a farce and a fucking lie. That's first and foremost. Secondly, I would like for her to address systemic racism. I would like for her to address the problems that YT people have brought into the black community that have us having to windmill through all these fucking obstacles in order to be exactly what we've always been. That's crazy. I wish
It wasn't
white
even
people,
talking about us anyway.
I wish
Racist
YT
ass.
people, I wish YT people will address YT issues and problems that they bring into other people's communities. I think if they focus on that, then we will actually do the things that we've been already known to do.
Do your kids, because half of y'all ain't even went to y'all MORP. Let's turn prom around and call it what it is.
Don't start your crazy ass. Don't start that crazy shit this morning, nigga. We on to something else.
Oh yeah,
Don't
y'all.
you
I
dare
know why
start
she
that
turned
crazy
her
ass
comments off.
screaming
She
like a
turned her
fucking
comments off
you
because
crazy
some of us was
psycho
being
ass
petty
nigga.
and was.
Don't you dare start, nigga.
You whole ass
Live
niggas
life
in
to the
chat.
galaxy. Waffle House in the galaxy.
You hoes trying to live through your motherfucking
And
kids.
Keith. God damn.
He said, this a crazy psychopathy nigga.
Waffle House and Keith. Waffle House and Keith, talk to me. Waffle House and Keith, talk to me. Shut
And
the fuck
live
up,
life.
Marshall. Okay. Keith, what we got, babe?
And I know Keith ain't sitting no motherfucking galaxy for me.
20
And
minutes.
I don't even eat no
Hold
Waffle
on.
House.
Marshall, you got 20 minutes. You got 20 minutes, Marshall. 20 minutes on mute. Thank you for the CA. Thank you, babe.
Thank
Oh
you,
yeah, and
Lord.
part of the reason why
Don't
she
thank
turned
you,
her
babe. Thank
comments
you,
off
Lord.
was because us black women who have no daddy issues, we started going in her comments and posting pictures with our dads, and it kind of ticked her off because she was in that bitch projecting the whole time. That's part of the reason why she turned the comments off. The comments was getting real nasty.
Big dog, you sent the Galaxy to Marshall, so I don't know if you was trying to do something or maybe you could guess it.
Can I also say this too? Because plenty of people have said it on this panel. Pregnancy has been going down for the past few years, especially teen pregnancy. So I don't know where she keep getting this narrative of we just being pregnant all the time and whatnot. But and also too, fathers are also they're also with their kids a lot more these past few years also. So I don't know. I don't understand where she getting this invitation.
I'm gonna use this live, so all y'all that saying fathers out in their kids' live, I don't want y'all to use that no more.
Hold on, y'all. Someone paid me to play this song. Hold on. I'm not blaming the white man. I'm not blaming the white man. No.
You hate white people, but you work for a white man. Get yourself a check and go spend it on white brands. The truth already been. We bending in ourselves. White people held us back. Now we hindering ourselves. Worried about who clothes better. We ignorant ourselves. Can't keep blaming white people. We do it to ourselves. Complaining about our problems. We can fix that shit ourselves. 40 acres in a mule. We can get that shit ourselves. White people ain't the enemy. Let's take accountability. Shot the same op 3 times. Call it a trilogy. Niggas out here beefing with niggas they went to school with. How you exchange bullets with people you was cool with? Op shoot a black man, we running through his projects. Cop shoot a black man, all we do is protest. You be up in every club, spending money balling. I be on my couch, reading James Baldwin. Truth is, niggas too lazy to go and do shit. Landlord looking for money, not your excuses. Couple black people that I fuck with from a distance. We hate the government, but get government assistance. You ain't doing what you did in the past, then why tell us? And I ain't blaming no white man for my failures. And I don't blame the judge for the time I did. To be honest, I should've never did the crime I did. That's real. I should've never did the crimes that I did. Running on the streets. I had to get this money for the babies to feed, so don't judge me. I knew I made mistakes in the past, but today I'm on my best behavior. I make my own decisions, I'm not blaming the white man. No. Knock ain't stupid, he aware of the scrutiny. Jews is minorities too, but they got unity. I won't say the Holocaust equate to slavery. How they bounce back as a culture, that shit amazes me. Every other race, they look at us like we foolish. Black people are in debt, yet we the biggest consumers. OJ said he ain't black, that shit was comical. Tell how the police treat us is diabolical. We still are underdogs, shit isn't fair. When something don't sit well with you, switch up the chair. I'm in love with every race, I'm just giving you factors. We hate when they call us niggas, but we calling them crackers. Got the heart of a black man, Mind of an Asian. Take excuses from a person, they gon' rise to occasion. You ain't educated, keep your mouth closed, nigga. And don't blame the white man, blame your household, nigga. We still living in the projects and paying rent for apartments. Own nothing but a rollie, yet we feel accomplished. We get a couple dollars and we think that we did it. Our priorities compromised and we hate to admit it. Mentality of a slave, you right where we started. Can't even exercise, they'll kill you for jogging. They told me self-educate. What the fuck was I to do? Our parents ain't know no better. What the fuck is our excuse? Another man choose your fate? That's what you telling me now? I know it's hard, but you can get a job with felonies now. The world will never hold hands. It was meant to be evil. We yearn for equal rights, but it'll never be equal. Someone gotta pray for us. We getting shot like it's legal. The human race, the only race. Let's do right by our people. Let's stop the complaining. It's really irking my nerves. If you keep applying pressure, you get what you deserve. See, humans become racist by the way they grew up. And Zimmerman's still alive, yet we think that we tough. Yeah, I'm melanin, baby, but it's irrelevant, baby. We yell, fuck the police, and they tell us we crazy. Fuck conspiracy theorists, I hate what you promote. Ironically, I was asleep when y'all was screaming, y'all woke. I told them to focus up, they think it's a joke. My foot on you niggas' necks, get your knee out my throat. I'm gone. I shouldn't never did the crimes that I did, running on the streets. I had to get this money for the babies to feed, so don't judge me. And I know I made mistakes in the past, but today I'm on my best behavior. I make my own decisions, I'm not blaming the white man. No.
What's it gonna take for you guys to be okay tonight and to stop this chaos?
It ain't me, it's not me. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. It's not us guys, it's easy. And I'm glad that God said that. It's not us. It's the police. It's the madness that they sparked up. This is what they incur. This is what they provoke. This is what you get.
That's horrible, Diamond. That's horrible.
He made that for MAGA. That's a MAGA.
Exactly.
He worked for
Diamond, they said.
1 second. This is what they said. They started seeing. They started Zell. Sorry. Zell says, "Goodbye, Ice Spice, little boy."
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Bye, bitch. I can't say hey to Diamond. Bye, bitch.
Immature child that you are.
Right? Go play your wigs and your Barbie doll.
Diamond, somebody Diamond Carson Daily asked how much to turn it off. So we need to turn our feet down.
First of all, every group he mentioned got reparations. Talking about the Holocaust, they got reparations. We ain't had nothing to do with that shit, and we still paid them millions upon millions of dollars. Talking about unity. You know, everything he said was a bunch of bullshit, and I really believe that MAGA is the one that put him up to and paid for that damn video. When black folks talk about YT people, we're not talking about specifically the person. We're talking about the institution itself. Like somebody said, who makes the laws? Who's enforcing the laws? Who just struck down a part of the 1965 Civil Rights Voting Act? Give me a break. You know, we not up here gutting ourselves and gutting other communities. They are the ones that sit up here parading and celebrating the gutting of our community. What are we talking about? How is it that everybody got so many complaints about what we do and how we do according to them, but they try so hard to make sure that we have to fight and win in order to make it 3 or 4 steps ahead? That makes no damn sense to me.
Hallelujah, lady. And I like you too. And for the bitch, now send more than that, you broke ass bitch. I came to say, hey, bitch, I was gonna leave anyway. But now, since you made me mad, bitch, I'm back and I'm gonna make you send $100 to get me gone, bitch. I came to say, hey, to the big booty older classy woman. And Corey, let me tell you, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you.
Don't talk to me unless
I'm not worried about you. Let me tell you, because you live in your trunk anyway.
You gotta be in your
you horribly sad.
I don't talk to niggas that go by pronouns.
So I'm not even gonna get that from me. You can't even get that from me. I woke up happy, nigga.
Put your wig on.
I woke up happy, nigga.
You were showing that nigga your tonsils last night. Yeah, you happy.
Yeah, I know. Look, you the only heterosexual man worried about another man showing another man they tonsils. That's crazy. But you heterosexual.
But you heterosexual. Hold on, 1 second. Admit it. He got a violation, y'all.
Hey, he just admitted
Big Dog
another
muted
man
Bryce for 5 minutes, Diamond.
All right.
No, they sit at the Bryce.
He'll come back on when he come back on his other page. They sit at the Bryson?
Yeah, he had 1K on the thing.
Oh, when he come back, he'll do his time because he gonna come back. I know he not gonna pay to come back and then don't come back.
I don't go by pronouns. You ain't got to call me him, he, her, none. No, don't call me none of that shit. Call me Corey. That's my goddamn name. What's wrong
You
with y'all?
literally use
I
it
don't go
every
by no
single day,
fucking
Corey.
pronoun. I don't
Can
go
we
by no
not? Can we not
pronoun.
go? Can we not?
Yeah.
Can we say back to what we were talking about
Yeah,
instead
that's a
of?
different topic, man.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get back to the queer lady who's a baby
Anyways, if you
mama.
got that song on your playlist, I'm sorry, but you a loser. I'm so sorry.
That song,
That shit was
see that's
ass.
the thing. That song speaks of empowerment within itself. It doesn't speak of like letting these people put you down. Y'all gonna
What?
take what he said the wrong way because he say you hate the government, but you look for welfare. Like for real, who issues out the welfare?
Corey, who's the highest number of people
What the
on
fuck?
actual
I can't
welfare
speak
though?
without you.
That nigga
You
just
need
said
to
that this
listen
song is
while I'm fucking
empowerment
speaking.
while putting down the same people that he's empowering. You crazy.
Exactly. And then he talks about us doing something, and then he comes up with the N word. I mean, derogatory, like. It don't make no sense. It's an oxymoron. On one hand, you're saying that we shouldn't blame. We're blaming what needs to be blamed, which is the institution. That's what we're blaming. He's talking about why do we have to call them saltines? I ain't gonna have to say the other word. Why we call them saltines? Because some of them are saltines and goddamn rich. They sure are. And that's what we gonna call them. That's what they acting like.
But
But on the same token, what, Corey?
if I, so at some point in time, parts of the song may not go over well, but parts of it true. You can get a job as a felon now. So even
Bryce,
to the
you gotta
point,
do
you
you
can
gotta
get a good
mute for 5
career.
minutes.
Diamond,
Bryce, you gotta
they gave that gift to me. They didn't send no gift. They didn't say for Bryson to shut the fuck up. Just because you see a galaxy roll across the screen doesn't mean for them to shut the fuck up. They still give people sometimes. They would say for Bryson to shut the fuck up, Diamond.
Bryce, I
But
got
the
my
whole
eggs.
thing,
I got my
I could
eggs
do
yesterday.
5 minutes.
I'm not gonna
I
argue
could do
with you.
5 minutes.
You
Shut your fat
cannot
ass up,
piss me
Corey.
off,
You
Bryson. I
nasty
got my
bitch.
eggs
don't.
yesterday.
You
You
sissy
cannot
bitch.
piss me
Bryson
off.
Sissy
trying to
fat
I
make
got
you
my
lose
bitch.
your
eggs. I got my
page,
eggs. I
Diamond.
got my eggs. I
Bryson,
got
I
my
thought you
eggs.
were for the
You
big
can't
booty
piss me
lady,
off.
and you
I got
trying to
my
make her
eggs. I
lose
got
her
my
page.
eggs. You can't piss me off. I got my eggs. I got my eggs.
Bryson got his wigs too.
We cooked out here. We can't
My
even get
thing about it
criticism.
is when he said in there, like, you a felon, there ain't no excuses. I know a lot of niggas in the hood that won't go apply themselves because they got a record. And I'm not gonna lie, growing up, that's
You
what
know,
we
people
were
holler
taught
at you.
as black men. We were taught if we catch a felony, our life is over, our career is over. You're gonna be at the bottom and stuck at the bottom. But you gotta know how to climb out of that hole. You gotta learn how to climb out of that mindset. Don't act like that's not something. Yes, the system is not teaching us the right way. It don't tell us like shit, you gonna slip and fall in life. You gonna make a fuck up. They want you in the workforce a certain way. They want you with these felonies so you can believe the system and work at the bottom. They want you at the Burger King and the motherfucking Donald's. You can't be 40
Okay.
years old working at Burger King and McDonald's and trying to make a living and support a family.
Hold on,
Like,
y'all.
let's
Wait
be
one
realistic.
second.
They want that
Hold on, wait 1
mindset.
second. Hold on, wait 1 second. Scoop Boo, honey, you can come in the box when you get ready. I'm allow you to talk. I noticed you've been coming up. You haven't had a chance to talk. Scoop Boo, whenever you get ready, you can come back up. Go ahead, Corey.
Okay. So can
I'm
I
just
say
Nah,
this?
saying.
Corey right.
She
They
said, "Go ahead, Corey."
Corey
I'm just
right.
saying.
They
I'm gonna
prey
wrap
on
it
your
up right here.
unjustification.
If
That's
we
what he's
stay
saying.
stuck in a certain mindset, and that's what I took from what he was saying. If we stay stuck in a certain mindset, we gonna be relying on the system, and we gonna be oppressed by the system at the same time. We got to get out of the mindset. You got to change your mindset as an individual.
Who is we?
Okay. So can I say this? I think
If
she
it
need to
don't
be
apply,
talking
let it
to.
fly, lady.
I think she needs to be talking to YT people about why they have mass pewings. I think she need to be talking to people, no YT people about why they have a increased number of incest in their community. I mean, there's a lot of things that she could be talking to her community about than be worried about what the fuck
Hold
we
on,
do.
y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me read this, Zell. Zell says, Scoot Boot, are you okay after being dragged by Auntie Nitra?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. I don't. Go ahead, y'all. I don't know. I
Yeah, I
guess
was
whenever.
gonna.
Okay, so
Hold on, Dad, real quick. So her father left her, right? She said that she was a product of being a single family home. I don't. Right? He was YT. So why does that always count for the black people? There's a bunch of white folks that don't take care of their kids. Like that's always the main I'm a father. I take care of my kid day in and day out. So when people say that, I be like, where? Where are these fathers that don't be taking? I mean, I know they're out there, but the majority of black men take care of their kids.
Exactly.
Social
Okay.
media pushes black. Oh, go ahead, Dan.
Wait
Sorry.
1 second. 1
No, go
second,
ahead.
y'all.
Go
My
ahead.
bad, Dad. My bad, Dad.
Someone sent a message and said the hood culture. What? Hold on. They said the hood culture. It was a hood thing before it became a mainstream thing. The hood used to be like the underworld. Now it's merged into everyday lives. Go ahead, y'all.
Can I just say this? It didn't start out in the hood. It's always been in those communities. But because white people want to make themselves look perfect and better than us, they will point the finger at us, or they'll say, "Hey, y'all, hey, look, y'all doing it worse than we are." But no, it's just as the same. They're not perfect either. It didn't start in the hood. It's never started in the hood. Come on now, seriously. Y'all don't think? You know what? Never mind. Y'all always think shit starts with us. It has never started with us.
Nerdy, I don't think you know what the hood is. I'm sorry. Because, right, you know, in the middle of the Poker Bean Project, they were doing send-off parties back in the days and shit before they throw them shit down. Nigga, you stayed in the Poker Beans doing send-offs, nigga, you was a fucking fool.
Well,
Come
I
on
was,
now.
I stayed in
Hood,
Poker
though.
I'm
Town,
just
not the
saying that
Poker
it never
Beans.
started in the hood. I never said that being having a fatherless home never started in the hood. I said it's always started with it started with them first. But because they want to say we're imperfect, they'll say we did it first before they say it. That's what I said. I said nothing about whatever you
What
just said.
started
But that has
with
nothing to
them?
do.
What started with them? Hold on. What?
That
No,
has nothing to do
because
with hood, though.
we don't imitate them. They imitate us. So what the fuck started with them, Nerdy? Because I ain't
But
never seen
them
shit
leaving their
that they
home,
did
them
and
leaving
we
their
took.
families,
Huh?
them leaving their families.
Hold on 1
Them
second.
the
Hold on 1
fathers leave.
Oh,
second.
so we
Hold on.
imitated them?
Hold
Oh, okay.
on 1
I
second,
agree
y'all.
with you
1
there.
second, please. Hold on 1 second. Y'all, my CA has reached its limit. Okay. If you have Zelle, you can send it to the Black Diamond Show at Gmail. Okay. Or if you need my PayPal, like I send you my PayPal in Instagram, just I can send it to you. My PayPal link in Instagram. Go ahead, y'all.
I'm
Okay,
just
but
saying
send
they.
it.
We
Oh,
cannot.
sorry, Dan.
I'm saying
We
having Corey,
cannot. We can.
you said talking something about send out parties. Like having parties is not that didn't come from the hood. That didn't celebrating everything that black people do didn't come from the hood. Like when you think about the juke joint, when you think about the 30s, they celebrated every fucking thing we did because you know why. They never knew when the fuck the last day was coming. Like we celebrate life, period, as black people, regardless of what
Period.
it is. But
Okay, so
we
y'all hold
celebrate it because we
on.
didn't.
Good morning. Good morning. Let me read these messages. Hold on. So for me, I'm in therapy and I can listen to a conversation, to not respond, to understand. We have been forced out damn near whole existence, okay? Bought over here on a boat, made to be slaves. Our ancestors have had to live that way, and that's what they tried to teach us. People like to stay ignorant because it don't hold you accountable. Ain't no white person being dragged to a new place without their will. Let's look at the whole picture, man. Y'all be tripping.
I want to say two things
That
when
that
people talk
assumption
Exactly,
about
has
black
nothing to do
Diamond.
with
men not
anything
being.
anybody
I want
said.
to say two things when it comes to black men not being in the home. First of all, the war on drugs. Okay, we can thank Ronald Reagan for that bullshit. That's number one. Okay, and number two, we can also talk about crack cocaine and the epidemic that was on our community. Okay, so when we talk about why there were so many, where that stigma came from, it was deliberate because we didn't bring crack into our communities. The administration did. And so it impacted us. We lost an entire generation of men in the 80s due to that bull crap. Before then, if you look at history before then, you had two parent homes. As a matter of fact, in the 70s, they were when we talk about welfare, you had to actually pay to get food stamps. People don't understand that. Food stamps were not given for free. You had to pay to receive food stamps. And a lot of low income families, especially black families, could not pay. Okay. And then when people could pay, then they said you can't have a man in the home. So everything when it comes to this stigma as black men don't take care of their kids or black men are not in the home or whatever, we have to look at that same thing I keep saying, that systemic oppression. So when white people got the nerve, the unmitigated gall to open their mouth to talk about what they believe is going on in our community, and they don't address the BS that took place that affected, and we're still climbing our way out of to this day in 2026, what they're saying is bullshit. It's all opinion. If you're
So
gonna
what you
talk
so
about it,
what you
go to the
said
news.
ain't bullshit, because even though they put it in our community, then we have to use it,
Hey,
then we have
Corey,
to
you
sell
What
it,
are you
ignorant.
then we
You
have
talking
to do all
about?
that.
ignorant. You
And you know
How
what's
are
ignorant.
So
even
you
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 making a
crazier is,
talking
ignorant.
about
statement.
You
what
are
you
Hey,
said?
you
ignorant.
know
hold on.
what's
You
crazy
hold
is y'all
on.
only
You
use
Your
the
said
fat
you lost
ass.
a group
y'all
Ignorant
of
fat
only
black
use
bitch.
men. You lost a group of black men in the 80s. Wasn't these the black men out there selling it, doing that? Come on, man. Stop making excuses with
No,
bullshit. If you're gonna
not
be
every
realistic,
black
be
man
You
out there
realistic,
ignorant.
selling
lady.
it.
You
Come on with the
ignorant, boy.
bullshit.
You
Do you know
ignorant,
how
boy.
much
y'all
that
That's
You
Corey,
all
you
you
not
do.
being
ignorant, boy.
do you
realistic.
know
Boy,
how
you
much
Hold
that
on,
ignorant.
but
lady
wait,
that
You
bitch is not
ignorant.
Corey,
lying?
you trying to
It's
She
falling
said
deeper and deeper to the white supremacy mindset.
Corey,
bullshit.
you
Y'all
trying
but
know,
there's
y'all know
still
And
that.
y'all
Hold
love to talk
on.
about nerdy,
Hold
nerdy
on,
no,
people.
y'all. Wait
y'all
Nerdy
one.
people
yo,
other lady, the
people
only one
only
Hold
making
use the
on,
sense up here.
y'all.
fathers.
Only one making
Hold on,
sense up
y'all.
here.
Hold on, y'all. Wait 1 second.
Slow
Let me
ass
read
nigga.
this. Hold on. I gotta
And I
read
don't
this
care if you
veil.
report me.
Hold on, Tyrone. With your sweaty, with your salty neck. All right. So streetwalkers. Hold on. So streetwalking started in the burbs. Like nerdy. This is not for you, respectfully, because you don't know nothing of the hood. You are like Skywalker. That's why I be on his ass when he get to talking about the majority. And for the idiots in the comments, that's one of two gens removed from poverty. Your people definitely come from the hood, idiot. Your people ain't came out of chains and into mansions, you dumb fuck. They worked their way out of the hoods over time, stupid motherfuckers. The majority of our people fill up the hoods, the projects, the ghettos, whatever you want to call them. That's a fact. Oh
It's
shit.
it's crazy how
Streetwalkers didn't come from
y'all
the
don't
hood
think that
either.
the people from
Streetwalkers
suburb.
didn't
Hold
come
on,
from
because
the
he called
hood
my
either.
name. They was calling me out, trying to say I don't know shit. But it's crazy how y'all don't think people from the suburbs don't be picking them streetwalkers up. They do have streetwalkers too. Just because they not painting themselves about in the broad daylight don't mean they don't got shit either. Yeah, this is why I'm thinking that y'all just love white people that much. Y'all get on y'all knees and suck they dick. Cause it's crazy how y'all that ignorant to think that they don't have streetwalkers too. Cause they're trying to make us look more terrible than they are. Just cause their streets are cleaner, that don't mean they ain't got shit dirty under the sheets. Come on now. They be going in their cars, going to park, and hunching on those girls too. Please don't try me with this shit.
And
Please
hunching
don't.
on their kids, nerdy.
I just wanted to say streetwalkers
And
didn't
they
start in
nieces
the
and
60s.
nephews.
Streetwalkers been everywhere.
Freaks.
There's no place where there's not a certain place where they came from when you talk about streetwalkers. Like, yeah, that's not a hood thing either. Y'all definitely be putting shit on hood that's not hood. Like, that's not a hood thing.
Y'all saying black
Corey,
people
hold
always
on,
start shit like
Dirty.
that.
Corey, to what you just said, to Yoshi about that they didn't have to do it. You correct. But you also got to think about the time when that was fled into our communities. It was considered a party drug. It was, a party rug. It was already being out and done, and everybody from doctors to lawyers to judges to motherfucking senators were doing it. It was a party drug.
Crack.
Nobody knew the damage. Hold on. Nobody knew that the damage of mixing it with some baking powder was gonna do what it did. And at that time, a lot of people in our community, men included, most men were not having jobs. They were taking the jobs in the factories outside of our neighborhood. Coke and crack is the same thing. I want y'all to know that. Yeah, y'all definitely, some of y'all not from the street. But anyway, we
That's
was
but
losing jobs. We was losing jobs, like they was taking all the factories and all the jobs out of our community. So most people didn't have no other way but to sell it to make money. Now you are correct; they didn't have to do it, but not most people knew that it was going to do the damage that it did. Two things could be true at the same time. And let me give y'all a little science. Science: Coke and crack is the same thing. You just mix one with baking powder, and it becomes crack.
And
Put it on the
you
stove.
drop ice in it, and then ice brings it hard.
At this
Yes.
point, I feel like a lot of y'all
Yes.
people,
You
a
ain't
lot
gotta
of
put
people
no
on this
damn
panel and a
ice
lot
in
of
it,
people
boy. You been
in the
watching Get
comments
Rich or
really
Die
don't think that
Trying
white
shit.
people did no
Hold on,
wrong.
wait 1 second.
I know you ain't never cooked no pussy.
Can y'all slow it
Excited over
down?
that.
Can y'all slow it down on the stuff
The
Yeah.
like
rugs, the rugs,
can
the
y'all slow it
rugs.
down? Because we really don't care how it's made. Can y'all slow that down, please?
I just don't understand how y'all really don't think white people don't do no wrong in their neighborhoods or whatnot. I really don't.
And
I
then
don't
and
think I
y'all
don't
want to
know
call us
how y'all
slow.
think that y'all don't see that shit happening or don't believe that shit happens when it
Sorry,
really
man.
do. I don't understand how that shit works.
And then we got a big, huge man up here. Big giant, big overlord of a giant man that ride in his truck all day. And y'all want to
I
call her
don't want
slow.
to see
And
your tonsils, Bryson.
she's standing up
Close
for
your
us.
mouth.
She's
I'm
standing
not
up for us.
interested
But
in
she's slow.
tonsils,
Is she
nigga.
what
I
she's
don't
slow?
want to see your
Nigga, you
tonsils.
slow. You ignorant.
Oh
You
You
God.
so
trying to
ignorant,
keep
Corey. Corey,
why
you
you
ignorant,
flirting?
bro.
I don't
You
want to
you
talk to you,
old.
Bryson.
You are
I don't want to
old.
talk to
You
you.
old and you
I
ignorant.
don't want to talk to you, Bryson.
You ain't got to.
You just described me as a big giant, bro. What's
You are a
wrong
big
with you?
fat bitch. I said fat bitch. Bitch, I ain't
No,
want to
you
say
called
fat
me a
bitch.
giant.
I
I
ain't want to lose
feel
my name.
violated.
Fat bitch. You a big
Can
fat
somebody
bitch.
get the violation patrol in here? He just called me a big fat giant. Like, what's wrong with you?
Oh my God.
I just know
Bryson
when
up
it,
here flirting this time of morning, man. Somebody come get
Boy,
him.
you started this shit. Shut up. Leave that man
yo,
alone with
when
his
it,
sexuality. Whatever the fuck he do, that's his business. Leave it alone. Damn.
Hold on one
Tell me,
second, y'all. Hold on 1 second to save my page. I gotta end my live and come right back. Just hold tight, y'all. My CA has reached its limit.
All right.
CA has reached its limit. I'm gonna end my live and come right back. Y'all hold tight.
Bryson with all them violations.